whisper for you, champ.
Ready? We just... Oh, you choose. We'll improv that back and forth, and we'll just see where we end up. All right. I gotta set up my I should probably.
Here right now. I'm looking at the stream to make sure it looks.
I got it.
All right, there we go.
I got it. It's just Ashley's head's a little low, but we'll deal with that at another time.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I'm nowhere to be seen, just as God intended.
Okay. So, you guys are all here for your own reasons. You guys have developed them. You have decided what they are. I told you guys that you must have a reason to want to be... look for work. It could be for you're hungry. It could be that, you know, you're just looking to see what's happening around. Whatever the case may be. Kyle, and your worst timings. Darn, music keeps freezing. This makes me sad.
Okay. Okay.
It's not freezing for us, or for me at least.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear the music.
I hear it perfectly fine.
I'm gonna reload.
It's very faint for me.
Alright, I'll make it louder.
If the music's freezing in like Roll20, you might need to like do a cookie thing with Roll20.
Oh, it's not even freezing on the music's not even freezing on this stream.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it then. As long as it's not freezing on the stream, I can deal with it. So you guys have all been hired. We're gonna go into details on that. We'll have that conversation. But you all have a good idea of why you're here, I'm assuming. Some of you have ties, so such as these dwarves would have approached Took and Rondo together, as they probably were together for whatever reason it may be. Silo will have his own reasons, whatever the case may be, whatever you decide that your reason you're looking for work. The couple things you get to know. It's been very cold. And you guys haven't seen the sun. You can't even remember. Every time that the sun would be coming up, something like a veil, like an aura veil, goes over it and covers it. So
it is okay. Sorrow was born in darkness.
So, like, when you say veil, it's like...
So
it's
dark
like
and edgy.
Cloud cover is always blocking the sun, or is it, like, literally something like a sheet like...
It's not a phase, Mom.
It's more like, it's just a veil that just, like, it's shining and up, and it's not like a sheet necessarily. It's changing colors, kind of like you would see in the real world over the, you know, in Alaska and whatnot. But it's so big and bright that it blocks the sun. Nobody has a true reason why, but there's a lot of guesses, which we'll go into later as you guys explore. Towns are struggling. Crops are not growing. Food's getting tighter. It's getting harder to hunt because animals themselves are dying. And there's certain rumors such as Yeti activity is more prominent right now. Such as they're hungry as well, and it's easier for them to hunt the colder and the more snowy it is. A lot of people come to the 10 cities for the reason of, first off, there's Drizzt. I don't know, I know some of you know about him. There's a lot of Thai. A lot of people come up here for adventure, but the most known reason for people to come up here is to be accepted. The 10 cities are known to kind of just take in anybody. They're not really bigoted in any way. They don't really mind as much as other cities. And that's a very common knowledge. When you're walking through the streets, there's a lot of rumors, which we'll also go over. Brian Shander's doing okay where you're at right now, but everything does get a little tighter. Brian Shander is a little on the religious side. There is a House of the Morning Lord here. As well as you can kind of see the map. It's pretty massive for a city up here.
I don't see a map.
Oh, you guys don't see the map?
Oh no, yeah, we can't see it yet.
It's just a black screen for us.
Oh, do they have dynamic lighting on in this map? Why? Okay. There you go.
Hey!
How would you do dynamic lighting for this map? Like,
So you guys can decide how long you've been here. We can know it, you know, how long you guys have been surviving here, why you're here.
should we say that out loud in the group?
No, you don't have to. But some game knowledge. This campaign's a hard one. There will be fights that you shouldn't be taking, fights you will take that you shouldn't be taking. It's a difficult campaign.
Oh
Side
boy.
was okay with that.
There's also a lot of natural disasters, of course. So my only tip, what I'm supposed to tell you guys is just prepare. Make sure you're preparing wherever you go, whatever you decide. The kind of game it is for you that have played Curse of Strahd or anything like that, how Barovia is kind of open world, Icewind Dale is going to be the same. I'm going to give you a map, I'm going to give you little rumors, and you're going to decide where to go, and everything's got its own level. So you may end up somewhere you shouldn't be, or you may somewhere you come in later. It's entirely up to you. Some of you guys have special information. It's up to you guys what you do with that. So we can go ahead and start off with just a little bit of RP with the ones that are comboed together. So we'll start off with Took and Rondo. How long have you guys been in Bryn Shander? What's your kind of lifestyle? What are people saying about you guys?
I'd say probably a few months, at most. We just traveled here from the mountains to the south, and we were looking for shelter. And Rondo said he'd bring me to shelter. He made good on that promise, and I'm gonna stick around him.
Precisely. I'm very well aware of the 10 cities of this region.
Yeah, and I just want a place where I could be like warm and away from them. And this veil thing, they're coming for me again. I know it. I need to get out.
Ha! No need to be afraid there, Took. I, Rondo, the fantastic investigator, will protect you always.
Did you guys like switch roles from Ghost of Saltmarsh? Like,
So you guys would all have definitely heard about Took. He is a satyr and like the only one. So you know he's talked about, you know, like, hey, have you seen that satyr? That's, you know, it's weird. It's I've never seen one before. He seems like a nice guy, but is it weird? Does he eat like a horse? Does he eat like a man? Like you hear like, you know, like kind of like just these little talk about him. So you know he's around, and you guys may have even seen him walking around. Rondo, you know him for different reasons. You know Rondo because he doesn't shut up. You know, Rondo. Anything that you guys feel like or hear about that's been accomplished in this city, Rondo has his name somewhere attached to it. You know, if some guy's like, oh, my crops came in really good for some of the, Rondo's name is somewhere on that.
Oh, what a braggart.
So, you know, you definitely have heard of him, you know, and he's been hired, you know, you've seen him walking around. He is an investigator, and that is what people, you know, that's what people hire him for. That'd be pretty common knowledge. So we'll switch over to Shy. Oh, Donnie just left. What the heck?
Typical. Yeah.
All right, we'll go to Silo. Silo's kind of unique too. He's somebody you would have heard about because, yeah, go on.
Silo, if you heard about him, Silo would be known as a bounty hunter and a wanderer. He never really he does come and visit Bryn Shander, and he pretty frequently, but he doesn't stay long. Every time he does, he's usually in and out with 2 to 3 days at most. Silo, I mean, he's known for taking game in and out of Bryn Shander. Never too much. Always just maybe an extra deer to clean up the meat and sell to vendors. Other than that, he pretty much sticks around. He never really visits any place where scholars are. he's actually more known to sticking to the streets, and he doesn't really stay that long when he does.
You see a lot of, like, on the bulletin board of, like, bounties and fine. You see that completed by Silo a little bit sometimes in there, like little stamps. You know, he's also talked about a little bit as he looks like a lion. So, you know, when he comes in and out, people aren't really necessarily scared of him. And when you hear rumors, you know, he's never hurt anybody, you know, inside the city or anything like that. But he's talked about a little bit. Not as much as Rondo. Because Silo comes in and goes, so he's not always in the city and bragging about his accomplishments. We'll go to Sorrow. What do you think you're doing around in this city?
So Sorrow was actually rescued from the cold by a small town, and I guess she was living with an old man and woman who had like no children of their own. And because of this like freezing cold and the weird phenomenons that are happening, the town actually had to evacuate to the city, so she went with them. And she is currently caring for the old man and woman and trying to find jobs to make sure they don't go hungry.
Okay.
Does that work?
She's not talked about as much as anybody else. She doesn't stand out like a satyr or a lion guy.
Or a person with like 30,000 octave voice.
Yeah, so like, you know, you guys would have walked by her. You know that she exists. Tieflings, you know, they exist. They're, you know, but you know, there's not many living here. But you know, nobody really takes too many concerns to it. Yeah. We'll go to the other two.
No rumors. Woo!
Nope. No. Yeah, no. We'll go to the other two.
Human sacrifice yet?
Shy and I forgot what your name was.
Everyone's gonna forget my name.
Ayla.
Ayla.
They can call me Lala. That's fine.
All right, Lala.
Ayla. I got it.
So
Ayla.
what do you?
One of my baby cousins.
What kind of
named
things
Ayla.
What kind of things have you been doing as you two have been here? Like what's people saying and?
I think for the most part, we're just kind of wandering around. It's our first big city, right?
It's our first big city, and I'm really like, what is it? An Amish kid that's been on Rumspringer, so I have no idea what anything is, and it's exciting, but I want to kill something really bad. So you're kind of,
But I'm trying to rein her in a little bit to figure out where we should be going.
No murder hobo.
No murder hobo.
So we're like, you guys kind of just been wandering, not really doing too much, just kind of looking.
Probably keeping a pretty low profile.
Okay.
Show them different things that are happening and what's going on that's other than what happens at my tribe.
Okay. How do you guys treat the commoners? Do you talk to them? Do you just kind of avoid them? What kind of?
We mostly avoid.
Are they
I
human?
think. Yeah, well, they're all races.
Yeah. Brian Sanders a very good mix. I mean, there's primarily dwarves and humans, but it's a good mix of. There's a satyr.
I feel like the shorter, the more interested I am because they're so little. So tiny.
I'm also a pallid elf, so I'm a lot more pale than normal elves you'd see. So, I don't know if that
The tallest of the gnomes.
How do you spell this town name, by the way?
It's right on top.
Is it?
Oh.
No, it's not.
Why do they do this? There you go.
Oh, hey, there it is. That's not how I would have thought of it. Cool, thanks.
I'm the shortest pallid elf you'll ever see.
Donnie, I gave you an extra folder under the ice climbers. You'll know why. All right. So we'll start with Rondo and Took, a little RP. You guys are doing whatever you do. You guys are weird. So you guys are kind of going to around, and you see these kind of like these dwarves just start running towards you, trying to wave you guys down.
Okay.
So
the dwarves approach and Took immediately like tries to hide behind his gnomish friend, which is weird because he's taller than the gnome. But That's what's happening.
Lena, of course, like steps in front of him and like kind of like puffs his chest out and just kind of like yeah. Just kind of accepts these people. Just kind of like yes.
We need your help. Could you meet us at the inn in like 5 minutes? The inn right there. It's right there. It's the Blue Rooster.
Ha! I'll be there in 3. It sounds entertaining.
All right.
All right. So, and then they're still running through the streets looking around like really quickly, and then they see Silo and they start running. He's like, perfect, the guy we need.
Yes.
And he goes,
What do you require?
We need help. Our goods are gone. Can you meet us at she looks down and looks up at you. That building over there. In 3 minutes.
Yes. I'll go there now. I'll just wait for you.
Okay. Runs over to but they hit the corner and they see the blue tiefling that kind of stands out. And you hear him go, "Oh, probably can cast magic." And they run over to you. They go,
I stare, unblinking.
Hey, can you go to the inn right there? We have a job. It'll pay really well. I promise. It'll feed you. It'll give you warmth, and we'll give you some goods.
That is all I need to hear, friends. I will be there in a moment.
To make this interesting, we'll say that the Lala and Shah, you guys just overhear it, and you guys are probably interested.
Go.
Probably. It's warmer than here.
We might be.
So you guys kind of just cram into this inn, and it's really not even like a real inn. There's like, it's like a broken down building that they just use to make everybody meet up in one spot.
Oh my god.
The sign's hanging. It doesn't even have a name on it. They just made it up on you, and they come running in there.
My mom told me to avoid places like this.
So these 3 stocky figures, bundled in cold weather garb, stumble toward you guys. They have snowshoes slung over their backs and ice picks fastened to their belts. And 2 of them have thick beards. The third holds up a gloved hand and says through a thick wool scarf in a raspy voice, "Well met, I'm Harana, and these are my friends, Nox and Stern. We need help, and you look very capable." Their beards are kind of frozen.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
What is it that you need?
Harana kind of speaks up. She only has 1 ear, and
I feel for that. I only have 1 pinky.
She has 1 ear and she's lost 2 fingers, and you can tell that it's like frostbite. And she has a very raspy voice from smoking a pipe, which you can see that she has in her like pocket in the front. What you do notice about the other 2 is Stern is always looking up. He just like looks at you guys and then looks up, and then he steps outside and he looks up. He's just constantly looking up. The last one is just very silent and doesn't talk much. He's lost 3 fingers, 2 toes, and his nose to frostbite.
Ooh.
At least it wasn't syphilis.
Is this a hint to the terrors to come? Like we're gonna lose our limbs?
This is Tomb of Annihilation all over again.
We're the survivors of a group of dwarves tasked with delivering a sled of iron ingots to Brian Shander here. A stupid Yeti surprised us, and it killed a member of our group. The rest of us fled, and the Yeti tore him from limb to limb. Now we need somebody to go back there and get the sled. As a payment, we offer you each a gemstone worth 50 gold pieces, as well as the friendship of the dwarves of Icewind Dale. Can also be a boon in these harsh times. You'll need snowshoes to make the trip in good time.
I have snowshoes.
I have.
Wonderful.
Do you have snowshoes?
I mean, I have my snowshoes.
Fighting a Yeti sounds a little dangerous. How far? How far is this?
They're not dangerous. They're just misunderstood.
That sounds like dangerous to me. I'll keep my distance.
Sorrow nods and looks down at the one holding the ice pick, and she goes, "That pick of yours, what does it do?"
Picks ice.
Oh, that sounds very useful for what we're about to do. Do you mind if I have it?
I can lend it. As long as you guys accept the quest, you definitely can borrow it.
Oh, I have already accepted the quest, my friend. You said paid and met food. I will take the quest.
She then takes her pick off and hands it to you.
Gullible.
Thank you. I will take good care of this.
All right, so
I have a nice pick.
So here's where you need to go. And pulls out a map. Let me guess. I'm probably gonna pull you on a map that probably has
Dynamic lighting.
turned on.
even though it's just a map. Let me.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, even though it's just a map.
I'm gonna refill on a drink just right now. Oh, language proficiency.
That is some nice language proficiency you got there.
I speak nothing.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's definitely black, by the way.
My God. Roll20 just hates us today.
Well, I mean, I converted it all to the new, but I didn't think it would be like the maps that don't have dynamic lighting on. It should just be blank. You don't see the text, right? Because you guys don't get the text until you're...
Yeah, there's no text. It is just white.
That is a fucking map, all right.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. Hold on.
Oops.
What?
Hey, you don't get the roads. Get out of there.
Wait, no roads?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, come on!
Oh no, come on, that reference. You know, he's gonna get copyright strike now.
I see the little, like, blur here and the blur here, and I know those are the fucking titles.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to, like, this sucks. Like, I can't, I'm trying to...
Can we at least see where, the city we're starting is?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do, but I keep selecting the...
Oh.
Alright, you get the roads.
You are here.
Yay, we get the roads!
Alright, so we can see Brian Shander, and we can see the roads that leave Brian Shander.
That makes sense, though.
That's not bad, though. That's absolutely fine. I figured, like, that's something we would know, right? There's a road to the north, and one to the east, and one to the west.
I will say the bad part about the roads is methinks there is a point of interest here, 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 and probably there.
Oh, you don't say.
Well, you're so meta. Alright, anyway.
Sorry.
Anyways.
So where's the minecart exactly?
Rondo.
Minecart.
It's a sled. It's a sled with iron ingots.
So where's the sled?
This sled is... Wait till the DM actually finds it. It is... Oof.
What is a DM, my short friend?
Right here.
God?
Demigod.
I'll mark it.
But DM does not stand for demigod. I am confused.
Right
My
there.
language-
She kind of like marks it, like right there.
That's pretty far away.
Yes.
How many days travel? Like...
I mean, it depends how you get there. I mean, if you're walking in snowshoes...
How long did it take you to get back?
Well, the quest back was horrible. I lost a freaking finger.
That doesn't sound too promising.
So you're saying we should bring gloves?
Yes, I would hope so.
Or just not go. We could just not go.
Champ, does our cold clothing gear come with, like, gloves?
Yes,
or
it does.
Just coat? Okay.
What about nose gloves?
That's a scarf.
Just wear a merc and it's fine.
Actually, it's a face mask.
Sorrow looks at the map and goes, "You know, there is straight line from point A to point B, but taking road is much smarter for us to survive."
You're not supposed to see the road.
But I know where the road is. I traveled the road to come here. What are you talking about?
There's a road to the north. We know the exits to the city.
I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Yeah. I mean, obviously you do know there's roads. I'm not saying that you guys don't know that there isn't roads. Yeah. But you gotta get there fast.
Is Yeti going to eat iron ingots?
No, but it's snowing, and you know what happens? It gets covered, and then you won't find it.
See, this dwarf man speaks truth.
Oh, okay. So what I have to do is compare the value of those ingots to the value of my life.
Ingots are obviously much more expensive than simple life.
I don't know. He might be the only satyr left.
What is satyr? He's goatman. Goatmans are strange. Did your mother fuck a goat, or did your father fuck a goat?
I find this whole conversation inappropriate. What are you talking about?
I am just having simple conversation, Mr. Goatman. What is your name, by the way?
It's Took.
Oh, hello, Took. I am Sorrow.
Hi. Really, it's nice to meet you.
Rondo pulls Took aside and just no. I think we're onto something. I think when we get this thing back, I think we can hold it for ransom, and we can get more things.
More things?
Oh, I think I have heard of you, little man. You are Rondo, right? I have heard stories about you.
Of course I'm Rondo, the great investigator.
Yes, indeed. And you, Lion Man. I think I've seen you on the job boards of sorts.
Yes. I usually accept my jobs in person. I do not like going to the public job board.
Well, your name is there.
It stands several feet over the rest of the crowd.
I wouldn't know. I always accept my job in person.
What is your name?
Silo.
Oh, Silo sounds a lot like Sorrow. Sorrow.
I think I've heard of you.
Yes.
Silo Ren, right?
No. Silo does not have a secondary name. Silo is Silo. He belongs to the wild.
Sounds like where we are going is very much in your spec.
Silo pulls out a red lightsaber.
Oh my god.
Silo Ren?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop. No.
Silo Ren.
Did you miss that?
So, how long have you been on this planet?
Silo would guess a better part of 2 decades.
Okay, that's a long time.
Wait, how long have you been on this planet?
What are you talking? I've always been here.
Exactly. Then why would you ask such a question? There are no other planets.
He looks strange. Like he's not from here.
You are Goatman.
I look perfectly normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
You have legs of goat.
Silo has question. Does Goatman Took, does he taste like goat or human?
I have not tasted, but don't taste me. Stay back. He's just takes steps back.
Would he taste like both goat and human, depending on the cut?
I would think so.
He grabs Rondo and pushes it in front of him.
Yeah, Rondo cuts the difference between. We're just gonna using my deductive reasoning. The fusion between man and goat is obviously veal. He tastes of veal.
Silo
yes.
licks his lips for a little bit.
Oh, wait a second. It's Joke, correct?
But if you were in the wild, you might taste good.
But if he is half man, would it be half murder?
I think that he might be uncomfortable with this conversation.
This whole conversation is making me uncomfortable.
He was uncomfortable before.
Can we not?
Rondo turns his head and whispers in his ear, "It's okay. In survival situations, we'll eat Silo first. There's more of him."
In my experience, carnivores actually taste more tough.
Silo would not taste good. Hunters generally do not taste good.
He turns his head and probably at this point you realize that when he speaks, he's obviously wearing a mask and the mouth doesn't move. He's just kind of I'm whispering.
Silo would be a meal for the fungus.
Ew.
What?
The dwarf is just like, I don't care. I just got a sled that needs to be acquired.
This is a very strange conversation.
It's like, I'm on the case. When do you need it by?
As soon as possible.
Ha! We'll be there by half. And like he like goes to the door. He's just like, wait, which way out of the city?
Where
okay.
is sled?
Sled's on map.
So this is a question just for because like I would be able to read a map, correct, champ?
No, you can't read, right?
Well, I can't read, but I would be able to know a map, like as in locations.
You'd
Yeah,
see the point.
I mean, you
wouldn't see that.
You see an X.
Yeah.
You know that X is the sled.
Because
But you have no idea that this is Brian Shander.
But I mean, I know my own trails though, right?
I mean,
You don't use this map to do. You're a naturist,
Yeah,
man. You just know this shit.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking. You know,
Right,
like,
so
on
a
the
map-
you wouldn't
So
recognize
putting
it.
the snowshoes on.
so like
'Cause I
nature's
have
more
that.
of like your natural instinct and maybe some nature, stuff that you know. But like a map is all. I mean, there's an X and there's a dot. If somebody explains to you that dot is you and that X is where you gotta go, you would understand.
yeah. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking because I have this in my background for
Outlander.
yeah, because I can recall a general
So
layout.
it's a little interesting. Like, how far have you been? Like, outside of the town? I guess it is like a toss-up here.
He literally lives outside the town.
Maybe
Like,
give him a
all
5-mile
outside.
radius.
Yeah, I mean, he knows a lot of Icewind Dale. I mean, I wouldn't imagine like he knows like everywhere, but he's got a good gist of
No.
like around the cities.
That's what I'm really
Yeah.
inferring.
So
I'm
you
not
actually
saying, like,
you actually know it's actually with that information, it's pretty safe to go straight there.
stop breaking my games.
That'd be pretty safe to get there. Nothing in the terrain here would bother you. It's a couple of hills and going up, but like you could just go around and you'd be okay.
Okay.
Like you could take the road if you guys really insisted. But you could just go around and to save some time.
Rondo.
If we're talking about background traits, is mine.
Rondo would turn to Shy and is like, "Okay, you seem small for a Goliath, but I think we can work with this. Can you lift an iron cart?"
Can I live?
Cart.
I
You
can.
don't. Okay, the linchpin is you. I'll try to pull with you just to like make it like take half the burden, but like we need you.
I can do it on my own.
Silo does not think the little one is needed for this task, other than to provide information.
Who wants to bet that the lion loses his feet before we get there?
Why?
Fur coats, but I like a golden fur coat. I think that would look nice.
Silo is more menacing in combat than he looks.
You have a remarkable sense of humor there,
I feel like you're lying.
Adam.
Wait, if we get into combat, you go first.
The dwarf's like, well, what combat would you? Just avoid the Yeti and get the sled and bring it back.
Find the Yeti, say what's up, get the sled, come back.
Rondo would like turn to the three dwarves and just like, "How were you pulling that cart?"
Well, it was four of us pulling it's a sled. A sled. Please, for the third time, it's a sled. You
All right,
pull
so
it, it
the mic
slides.
But get some food.
I will say the friction of snow is quite
Yeah.
minimal.
Yeti.
Eat the Yeti.
You
Please,
got
why are we going to fight the Yeti? We can just sneak
We're not
by
gonna fight a
Yeti.
We can make spaghetti.
Why not fight
I-
Yeti?
From
I see what you did there.
Shy to Silo, just like, "Okay, we might need you to pull as well."
Okay, we have a plan. Put our snowshoes on, leave the city, find the sled, come back.
That's
It's
the
that
basic-
easy.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah. boss.
All right, let's go. And I'm just gonna walk out the door.
Who are these people? Why are they all so strange?
See ya.
Rondo, tell me it'll be all right.
Everything will be more than all right. We'll make a boon out of this. They said 50. I'll get you 75.
All right.
By the way, champ, I have 7 health. Can I have a backup sheet?
You'll be fine. Just don't get hit.
By the way, I noticed Sorrow's really pretty, so I'm kind of copying what she's doing. So if she flips her hair, I'm flipping no hair because I'm bald.
My God.
That's great.
I love it.
So let me pull this up as you guys kind of just leave the city. Are you guys just gonna go the way that you're not gonna take the road, you're just gonna take the fastest route?
I just want to go to the road.
I mean, Silo would take the lead.
As we're functionally going through a straight line and obviously ignoring the road, Rondo will keep trying to convince Took and just like, no, this is the road. It just snowed over.
It doesn't feel like a
I
road.
mean-
It feels like snow.
That right there looks like a road, but sure.
If there are any signs on the way, Silo completely ignores them.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are just gonna go the direct route. You guys can do that just fine. I mean, you guys all bought the snowshoes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you won't have a problem. So
Yeah, I
you
don't
guys,
really have money to buy anything else to prepare for this journey. So,
So as you guys, oh, I gotta get a "You Are Here" sticker. Hold on.
yay!
I had to get mine fitted, like, specially, because I don't really have feet.
Actually, yours might have costed more now that you say that.
Here, I've got 1 gold left. I'll use the 1 gold.
Okay.
I accepted this mission because I need money. I'm out of it.
I'm out of, that's true. I mean, they offered you a lot of money. I mean, a gemstone worth 50 is something.
Yeah.
I found it.
I'm imagining Took snowshoes looking like the moon boots from like the early 2000s.
Moon boots. Oh my god.
I remember those.
Moon shoes.
Moon shoes. That's it. That's moon shoes, isn't it? There's a jingle to it, but I don't really want to know it. It's fine.
Sock and bumpers.
So when you guys get
Stop
about,
bringing back these nostalgic memories.
you just, when I was younger, I just punch kids. You didn't need those.
I was gonna say my brother had sock and boppers, but he had rock-
the sock and boppers.
just punch kids.
Back in the halcyon days of Cham's childhood, he would just bash people over the heads with a club because it was like the Neolithic era.
No, no. Champ's childhood, I shot him in the eye a couple times with Nerf darts.
Yeah, you did. So you guys get here, and it starts getting starts snowing and starts turning. You guys definitely know that this is a blizzard.
Burr.
So a blizzard descends on you, reducing your vision to 20 feet. Your target vanishes from view as the blowing snow and howling wind start to engulf you.
Since I've traveled around here, would I know that you should take cover?
It's up to you what you guys do. I mean, if you think taking cover is the right thing to do, then you can go for it.
Is
Maybe
there
it's not-
any, is there any land masses or shelter-esque looking places around?
I mean, there's like the trees, a tree here and there, some places that you could probably duck under.
Well, I was gonna say, we should probably head into a cave if we could find one.
No cave.
Hmm.
You don't find a lot of caves in Icewind Dale.
I'm gonna kind of put my.
So
Oh, close
so the first question is, do you guys push forward through it, or are you stopping?
I don't want to go anywhere.
Should probably stop.
Yes, blizzards can be rough up here.
I think blizzards can be rough anywhere, Lion Man.
No, they are most rough up here.
So you guys are kind of just taking cover where you can, making sure your winter stuff is on tight.
Yeah, maybe going near a tree and then starting to shovel the snow or push the snow and make kind of a little wind wall.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe trying to make if there's ice, making a little igloo, not
Oh.
with a top, but enough with to make walls.
I'm thinking of while we're like by the tree and trying to take cover, Sorrow is like packing together some snow to make like a sort of wall like cradled against the tree, but then she's using her ice manipulation to basically freeze like 1 cubic foot at a time
Okay.
to like make it a little sturdier. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna help out as much as I can, but if like things get like sketchy, where like we start getting to the point of like frostbite or something like that, let me know, because my character would react ahead of that.
Okay. You guys do enough that the blizzard does last 6 hours, but you guys did do enough that you just waited 6 hours. You know, you guys did what you did to build around you and whatnot, so you guys are good. Nothing happens to you this time.
Good.
This time. So the blizzard fades after 6 hours. Is it like, what time of the day is it?
Do you have a watch?
Silo has no fucking clue.
Is it darker than the darkness that's normal, or is it
Where is the sun?
Non-sun darkness?
First
Where's
off,
the sun?
there's no sun. It's always
Oh,
blocked.
shit. Oh boy.
I'm just saying,
yes.
is it cloudy? Like, is it overcast or is it dark?
It's just dark.
I gotta
It
say
looks like
that this is such a druid campaign.
What?
It is. What time of day is it? Druidcraft. It's 6.
Yeah, so you guys get a gist that it's probably later, obviously, because you waited, but you guys don't know that you waited 6 hours exactly. You don't know, you know what I mean? So, like...
Does it feel like it's getting colder?
It's always cold. You're good. It's not getting colder.
As in...
Time doesn't matter here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if it's not getting colder, then I guess we could just continue on. I was just worrying, like, you know, nighttime would get colder.
I feel like our biological clocks would feel if it was
Yeah.
like
And-
getting very late, you know?
Yeah, but you did just
Sleeping,
rest for,
yeah.
like, technically, like, rest, quote-unquote, for 6 hours, so...
Yeah, but like you're not sleeping.
Right. But you're okay. So you guys continue. The blizzard kind of just fades. As you get there, you crest a snow-covered ridge and see a frozen, dismembered corpse in the gully in front of you. Snow covers some of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are visible. You see tracks in the snow all around the corpse, and the telltale grooves in the snow left behind by a sled that has been hauled away.
They take the sled?
the grooves on where the sled was dragged. That means it was recent because we just went through a baby blizzard and there should be new powdered snow on top. Right?
Good guess.
I don't think Yetis would want a sled, right? Like, so this had to be somebody else?
Unless this is
Yes.
a really smart Yeti.
I can't imagine a Yeti would want a sled.
Yeah.
I would like to like investigate the body.
All right, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Well, not to see if they're dead or not, to see like if they have anything on them. I know
No.
they're like
They've been
Okay.
stripped.
naked.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Would I be able to look at it to see like if it's bite marks that dismembered it, or if it was ripped, or if it was a weapon?
Make a medicine check.
Oh,
You see what you see, and you do see bite marks. So you do see that, but you also see like just rips, like just torn. Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
I would like to check if it's dead.
it's dead.
That's silly.
You know what?
I don't
We
want-
can figure that out.
I don't want that to be us. Like, let's leave. Like,
So is there a mine nearby, or like, because I thought this was from like a mine.
No, it's a sled of iron ingots. They didn't tell you where it came from.
Oh, okay.
Can I see where the tracks are leading to? Like where in the distance they go?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me a survival check. So you get that they are fresh, made in the past hour. And they belong to a half dozen small humanoids wearing snowshoes that tracks leads south.
Okay, I'll relay that to the party, and maybe it might be that these dwarves weren't entirely honest with us.
I don't think.
Or they were attacked by a Yeti and people. Or a Yeti, and then the people came and saw the
As
Yeah.
far as I know,
sled.
Yeti don't tend to join forces in economic ruination.
No, I took that back and said maybe the Yeti came, wrecked their shit, they ran, and then humans came by and were like, ooh, iron, and took it.
Well, they're definitely not humans.
They're small
yeah.
humanoids. So we're looking at
I
either
hate
like
all of you. I hate
Silos-
you guys so much.
Silo's just kind of like tuned out the conversation a little bit, and he's kind of sharpening his claws.
I think we should follow the sled tracks.
Rondo would be trying to like bolster Tux. It just like, think of it, Rondo. If we go through more effort to get the sled, they'll be even happier.
but like it's dangerous. Like there's a look at the body.
Yeah, but that was a Yeti. These are smaller.
There's nothing.
They are smaller. Okay.
There's nothing dangerous about a Yeti.
What? I don't believe you. This guy's crazy, or this girl's crazy.
Yetis are fearsome.
So
Do you get-
I remember horror stories when I was little about bodies in snow. Should we burn the body?
It's probably not a bad idea. It's not wearing any clothes though.
That's weird. Oh wait. No, that's normal. That makes sense.
We can bury the body if need be.
And dig
You know
through all
what
this
they say?
Silo, he's like, here's a thought. We eat the body.
I think it's too cold to eat.
Yeah, it might be a little rough.
We could cook it.
The Sorrow knocks on the body.
Yeah, this looks like
knocks.
freaking burn to me.
Yeah. I go,
We could cook it.
It is human popsicle.
She uses knock on the body and it unlocks.
revealing their kingdom.
I will let you know, Silo, you can't go around saying you're gonna eat people. It's gonna backfire on you at some point.
Well, I mean, it is a dead body, though.
Right, but it's still like, so, it's still kind of cannibalism in the sense in D&D rules, because it's still a living, like...
Humanoid.
Yeah, so like, it's considered, so if you do that, it's not an animal. So, in the sense of D&D terms, it's cannibalism. And if you want us to keep going with it, that's on you, but I'm just giving you the heads up that it's cannibalism.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
also, Silo, remember,
I kind of.
you have to be careful on what parts you eat. If it is cannibalism, then we end up developing neurological disorders with the different body parts we're eating. Fun fact.
What? Never heard
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
That's a,
That's
Yeah,
how cannibalism
it's like a
actually
switch in your head. Yeah.
Hmm.
But
God,
off the
okay.
cannibalism talk, are you guys following the sled tracks?
Okay. Well, at least that's something to keep in mind. I kind of figured since Silo's a lion, and lions.
Right, but you're still a
lions eat.
civilized, you're not an actual wild lion. Like,
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. No, that's just something important. I'll keep in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, like in that conversation when he brought up like the neurological disorders, Rondo would just go like, "No, it's nonsense, Shy. Kuro hasn't been experienced in 50 years. It's fine."
Yeah, well, he said.
Well, either way, I think we should follow the sled tracks. It leads us to our most direct place, I think. It's not they can lift the sled and carry it, so.
So you guys gonna follow?
Yeah, we'll go there.
Before we leave this spot, though, I would like to kind of look around and investigate if there's anything else we're missing here.
No. I'll just tell you no. That you don't have to. You kind of look around. It's actually super easy to find some stuff in the snow, right? Because like it would stand out a little more. Unless you're digging under snow, no, you don't see anything. I'm gonna use this map for you guys. You're gonna find out what you guys are following in a sec.
No. All right. Ooh.
Cabos.
The hell?
The creatures you've been following appear to be goblins. Based on their stature, all 6 of them groan, grunt, and curse loudly as they haul the bulky sled toward what appears to be a 20-foot tall wagon parked in the snow. Harnessed to this for convenience are 2 roaring polar bears that don't look happy.
Bears and goblins.
The goblins have not noticed you.
Goblin.
We should ambush them.
Who's sneaky?
Sorrow is going to try and like tuck behind here and hide a little bit, I guess, to start.
Okay, I guess stealth. Yep.
And she's just gonna kind of like follow along, like, you know, walk over here, tuck behind the stone. I'll let other people go before I like do my next little jaunty jog.
So every step would have a chance of obviously the goblins noticing you. So if you do move, you can make a stealth check or not, and just run at them. It's up to you.
All right. There's some monsters ahead. Remember what we practiced?
Okay. All right. We attack him.
No, not yet.
Okay.
What do we do?
I guess Rondo would like turn to Tuck and just like, it seems Shies and Ayla want to take this directly. You can stay behind me, and I think they'll be able to deal with it.
Okay.
I would like to approach after you have made your move. I am not the stealthiest, although I am a hunter.
Jesus, Ashley.
Sorrow looks behind and she's like aghast that people are not also hiding and following.
She's really sneaky.
She's one with the snow, as some will say.
Those are some high rolls.
I know, right? She doesn't even have that big of a bonus.
Level 1.
Level 1, yeah. Tick's just staying back. That's what he's doing.
Perhaps we should create a distraction for Sorrow.
Or do you want me to do it?
I am going to use my ice manipulation
Okay.
to no, I can't make a noise or anything like that. I was gonna try to get like their attention away.
You just hear them yelling and gobbling at each other.
You can't cast from Mage Hand, can you?
No.
Ooh.
No.
No. Okay. I would like to pick up a rock.
All right, real quick, but you won't need to. All right, is that what you're doing, Rondo?
To get their attention, yes.
You see Rondo pull out one of his fireworks, and he goes and he lights it, and then he aims it at a log.
That's loud.
Oh yeah, you hear it. It sounds just like a whistle. It's just, and it hits the log. It's like the goblins
Fire
like,
animation.
Yeah, they stop pushing the sled. They're like,
And with distraction, we're going to, and then like I don't know, sprint.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
follow whatever he's doing.
All right, make that
Dude,
stealth check.
guys, catch up with me. I'm not a frontliner. This is as far as I'm going. Well, maybe a little bit further.
I can't get this goblin. There we go.
So can I sprint?
Sprinting. You could sprint. All right. You
How
can
far
move
can I get?
I'd say you move. You can move 10 squares before it trips over a branch.
Okay.
Oh, I'll put my
5,
token back then.
Yeah,
I don't have it.
Rondo,
Didn't
like,
realize.
5,
like
10.
crouching down and just like going and like Tuck is like following like step to step, but like putting a full weight into the snow, just like chunk.
yeah. You can move up to 10 squares as well there, Delaney.
Okay, he just fixed it for me. I was like, how come I don't see the little toggles on there? So we
Oh.
good.
So when initiative starts, am I still hidden?
Technically you would be, yes.
The people that have succeeded so far are still hidden?
Well, no matter how good Rondo did, Took is up right behind him, so I imagine that Rondo's stealth gets broken.
Well, behind a tree.
Yeah, and then Silo's right in front of him too, so you
Yeah.
guarantee
I
like
don't know if
like,
they see me.
Champ, I'll make those the stealth rolls if you want me, but like
No,
I'm
I
at disadvantage, so I'm not gonna pass them, you know.
Oh, did you guys already roll initiative? Oh no, I was
No.
messing with it. I forgot. I was like, why is there initiatives in there? All right, go ahead, roll initiative. I don't have group initiative. I gotta roll each of these goblins.
I miss those Calico initiatives.
Yeah, just in case you don't know what a goblin looks like, there you go.
Thank you for the reminder. I really
They're
needed
not
that.
green.
It
They're
me.
not green. They're not green. I'm upset.
Not all goblins are green, my dude.
They should be.
This isn't Spider-Man.
No, it should be Goblin Slayer.
This goblin does not look like David Bowie.
He's the Goblin King.
He's the goblin.
I like the Russian mafia music. That's in the background.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. It is my theme song.
Ah,
Oh, it literally says Russian Winter by Tabletop. That's great.
What do you see the name?
You go to the little music thing, jukebox, and it'll say Russian Winter by Tabletop Audio.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, let me turn down our Russian Winter a little bit. I got battle. It's all epic though, so it adds up. All right, the goblins have definitely gotten noticed. Tookie like hits the tree, it's like, and the branches just fall. But because of the firework, those that like on this right side, so basically just Sorrow is hidden. Okay. All right, Took, you're up.
I'm not hiding in a bush.
Yeah.
Somehow went first. All right. Had to turn a thing on. No hiding now. 1, 2, 3. What's the distance here? 35. So I'm gonna go 1 forward. 4. So you see, Took like put his hand up and be like, "Hey, stay back!" And then a burst of energy comes out of it. I am going to roll Eldritch Blast.
The first
That one.
roll.
That one.
Wow.
Roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
Keep in mind, this is how you start the campaign, Jordan.
Hey, I started the campaign with like 20, 20, 20
Yeah.
for stealth rolls. What are you
All right,
talking
you're good.
about?
So the blast, I met you're shaking a little bit, you know, as you like, you know, you reach your hand out and it just poof. What does it look like? What's your blast look like?
So when it comes out, it is like purple and black energy, but surrounding it, strangely enough, is all these random rocks and boulders that like small pebbles that came out of nowhere, seemingly. So it looks like it would hurt, like somebody just chucked a rock at you. Anyways, he's like, he missed. He takes a couple of steps back, and that's his turn.
All right, Delaney.
Okay. So, how many steps do we have? That's a really bad
You're at
question.
30.
30, right?
Every step is 5.
Yep. So it's 6 steps total.
30. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 gonna waste a hand axe.
You
You
can
can-
use your action to dash if you like.
Yeah, and you can retrieve your hand axes at the end if you remember.
And you can also do that.
Yeah.
So you can either attack or you can dash up and be right in front of them.
Can dash up and be right in front. Okay,
Yeah,
so
keep in mind you're dashing into a group of 6 people.
yeah, I'm gonna
6 goblins.
At
Let's
level
be real.
1.
I'll wait.
We are playing with flanking and cover. I guess I should mention that.
I'll wait.
That's
for
good.
What?
Oh.
To know.
Actually, from this distance, can I throw a hand axe?
What's your
I think
hand
you're-
axe?
See?
Does it? Where does
I
it tell you?
hate flanking.
Oh.
It's interesting. I'm up for the learning.
My flanking. Okay,
Nope.
I guess I gotta tell you, my flanking's only +2 when you're flanking. You don't get advantage.
Okay, that's better, because, like, my character's never going to flank someone.
Yeah, so flanking just gives you +2 to hit.
20 to 60. Okay. So
Okay, that's
So you,
slightly better.
can throw 20
yeah,
at normal and up to 60 at disadvantage.
okay. So I'm throw. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna throw it at that one.
That'd be a disadvantage, but go for it.
Okay.
It hits.
Does it hit? Okay. Cool.
It hits. Roll damage. Oh, that goblin looks actually really bad. So you just see this axe go flinging in the air, and it lands into like his shoulder. He's like, ah! He's just standing there.
I hit him.
Yeah.
Enter.
All right. This goblin runs up. He rips the hand axe out and he throws it back at you. I'm just gonna use this.
Rough. That's metal. I like that.
Metal.
Yeah, have it back.
Does a 16 hit you, Delaney? Delaney.
She said
She's
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yes,
hear.
it does.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it hits me.
All right, so a hand axe does. Oh, it does. Okay.
She's not raging yet, so that's why.
Okay. Oh wait, let me click damage.
Standard barbarian stuff.
You
rage.
you take 4 points as the hand axe comes flinging back at you. You guys just see this axe get thrown in one direction, and then 6 seconds later, it gets thrown back. Yeah, it's.
That's hilarious.
He's
I
like,
love it.
He's like, don't throw that thing at me. What the?
Okay, so I got hit with 4.
Yeah. He books it. He's like, God, that hurt. He stands here, and then he blows a horn. He's like,
Oh no.
Save us, Rondo. Your only hope.
More advanced goblins.
You see out of the wagon, you see this goblin, he stands up. He's got a hawk on his left shoulder, a torch, and he's holding like a bow. Let me do this. Yeah. It's also missing an eyeball.
Oh god, he's a hob.
And that is his turn. I mean, that's all he. All right, Rondo. And you would not, Rondo, no.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah.
He would voice a word of encouragement to Tuck. Great shot.
Thanks.
And he's going to. So you said I'm not hidden right now.
You are not.
I see. So I would need to sneak again in order to do the sneak thing.
You would have to try to hide again, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll try that again then.
Alright, so here's my rules about hiding. You gotta get creative with it. You can't just hide in the same spot over and over again.
Yeah.
Right, so as long as you're getting creative with it and you're winning me over, then you got it. But you can't, you can't be like, I hide here. I pop out, shoot, then I hide here again.
Okay.
I mean, they are goblins, so.
Obviously. So, with Rondo being here, he like pokes his head out and I don't know, just kind of like taunts them, and then darts into like a snowbank over here.
Also, you taunt on one side of the tree, and then you go to the other tree and like go and slide into the snow.
Right.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check. You just gotta beat their passives, and I don't imagine these guys have a lot. Yeah, that's good.
And we're gonna go boink.
Which one?
Probably this guy.
Okay, yeah, it hits, and you have sneak. You are. See Rhino just like combat roll. He just slides in the snow underneath it, and pops out and takes a shot at him. Oh,
Hell yeah! Sneak.
One sneak damage.
He lives with 1 hit point. He's like, you just hit him right in the chest. Like, ah!
That means 2 of them have 1 hit point right now.
Yeah.
Level 1. Level 1.
Anything else?
Let's see. That'll be my. Yeah, I'm good for right now.
All right. This goblin's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I love that
yeah.
polar bears are pulling the cart. It's just so hilarious.
It's pretty ice themed.
Yeah, this thing.
I love
it knocks an arrow and he releases it at the hairless barbarian. It hits you. It's a 20. For 2 piercing.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's gotta be.
So much.
Question: when I rage, do I rage on my turn, or can I rage whenever?
You would rage on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
your turn has a bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
That's his turn. Let me move this guy up. Oops. Actually, as far as he can move.
Wrong goblin, man.
Oh shit! I'm cheating.
Yeah, you are.
Oh no! I mean, he does go second, so I'm just gonna go. They all go at this together, obviously. So I'm moving him up.
All right.
Silo. You see 4 goblins knock their arrows and shoot 4 arrows at you as they rain them on you.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
Because obviously all 4 of them go.
I love
so.
being behind this tree, man.
Yeah, they can't see you. So Silo, 14, 16, natural 20, and a 21.
Only the natural 20 and 21 hit me.
Alrighty. You take so 2 arrows hit you, and you're taking. This is insane. Only because of the crit. You're taking 12 points of damage.
What?
You guys see these 4 arrows just rain on Silo.
Oh.
But that is all 4 of their turns. So.
Oh wow, you're still up. That's great.
Yeah, he's got Helicon, all right? Silo's a tough boy.
Ashley, you are up and you are hidden.
All right. Well, it's not like I'm gonna hide again after I attack.
True.
Because I can't
Does
bonus
anyone
action
heal?
do that. But behind the cover of the tree, she's gonna poke her little head out, and kind of gauge what she could hit. Oh, I'm dragging my character, not the. Ah! Technical
back there,
difficulties.
yeah.
Technical
Yep.
difficulties. All right. She steps out a little bit.
Let's not have the paladin take all the hits, guys. All right, you got a barbarian too.
Shit. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. She is kind of gonna like crouch as she like seems to scoop up snow and fling it, but as she's flinging it, it forms into an ice knife.
Ooh.
Pizzazz.
Well, did you move
Great
before you
spell
flung it?
I moved here.
Okay.
I'm flinging it here at
That's
this
fine.
boy.
So I'm just saying, because if you would have done it while you were hidden, you would have had advantage. But you moved out.
Well, could I have hit? I didn't think I could have hit
Oh.
him from where I was.
Did you? Yeah, that's fine. There's really nothing in the way other than another goblin.
Okay. Can I do that then?
Yeah, as long as you got the range, you got 60 feet on Ice Knife.
I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, then you have advantage on your attack.
Nice. Okay, let me go to advantage. Ice knife!
That hits the gobble.
Gobbo gets hit. Okay, so Gobbo takes the original damage, and then him, if he's alive.
He's not alive.
This guy and this guy have to make a dex save of 14.
All right, 14 for the 5.
14 for the 5.
Yeah. 1, 2. When your DC is 14, they both pass.
Oh shit.
21
God.
and 18.
God damn it. Alright.
Do they take half or no?
No, I
Nope.
believe it says no cold damage on the dex save.
I
Level one
then
spell
run over here
Okay.
to get like a kind of a clearer view of everything. Or actually, no. I'm just gonna. I know I'm not hidden, but I'm gonna use the tree as cover.
Absolutely. Okay.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right.
I'm a one-trick pony.
This goblin's gonna stop. Hear him go, "What the hell's that thing?" And he shoots at Took.
Ah!
Aw, that's not nice.
Took, does a 15 hit you?
I think that does. Yeah, it does.
All right, you're taking a whooping. Oof. Max damage roll, is that what? No, it's close. 6 piercing.
Oh wow.
As the arrow just kind of hits
It
you right
hurts.
in the
It
knee.
hurts.
Yeah. That is his turn. Silo. You there?
Sorry. There we go. Silo's gonna first do lay on hands on himself for 4 points.
Okay. Be your action.
And then he's gonna run up. Let me calculate the distance first.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
I was like, Silo can hex?
Oh,
Oh
he's a
god,
Hexblade? I
no.
thought he was a paladin.
He's
Alright,
a
yeah,
Hexy Valley.
Silo's gonna run up and be here.
Oh.
And then what he does next. Where is it? Come on.
Took, why does your thing say Genie's Wrath on it?
He
Listen.
he does
Alright.
this.
Were you trying to do a roaring through your phone?
Yeah.
I was
Those
wondering
lame-
what that was.
Lame.
Alright, so within 10 feet
Those
of
front-
you? So those two
Yeah,
must
those
make
front two. Yeah.
wisdom save.
8 plus con plus proficiency. So
Yeah, it's whatever your
let me-
DC is. Oh, well, I guess it's not.
oh, hold
because-
on. I have a thing for it. Hold on. There we go. It's 13. Or
Okay.
wait, no, hold on. That's not con. 14.
Alright, so one fails. This one, I'll put a little,
Spooky roar.
yeah. Alright. He's frightened. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
You see that the goblin boss was like about to command his troops instead of attacking, but you've walked within range of the wagon.
Of course.
So the boss man here is gonna take a pop shot at you. It's gonna hurt if it hits. What is this? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Actually does not. It throws a javelin at you.
That little thing.
He's like, hi. He has disadvantage. Does a 15 hit you?
Nope. Get out of here with that.
And you once
I'm
you see a javelin come from back the wagon, then you see he's got 2 pots full of javelins on each side of him. Alright. This goblin's gonna step up. He's like, ah!
Does someone have
Wait,
healing?
What did
Does
someone
Silo
have
do
healing
as his
for me?
action? Silo, what did you do as your action?
I healed myself because no one
Oh,
heals.
okay.
Yeah, you heal.
You heal.
Yeah, I know. Someone else. I'm not the only healer. Come on.
I
Yes, you
figured
are.
heal yourself like all the way.
All right. Well, I'm healing myself, guys.
You take 4 points. No, my bad. 5 points of slashing damage, Silo.
What? What did he hit with?
Sword.
Yeah. What did he roll?
21.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
His max damage other than a crit, he rolled a 19 or something like that.
These are the most well-trained goblins I've ever seen in my life.
I know, right?
Silo ran up, and now he's about to run back.
All right.
Oh, I like the little bleedy thing that's like.
Oh, with the auras. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Donnie, you're up. I forgot you were even in this game.
Yeah.
Hey, Donnie, you're here.
Can people actually do something so I don't die?
They're fighting.
No.
What do you want? I mean, they're trying to hit them.
I'm the only one up close.
You're the only
Yeah,
melee
I think
fighter.
you're also the only healer.
I'm going to aim for the back master boy. And I'm going to hit him with that sleep.
Oof. I mean, go roll for it. I mean, it's the big boy.
Why doesn't he have an aura?
You rolled just enough.
Oh wow.
Yeah, go night night.
Go
He does have an aura, but it's under the stupid wagon. Yeah,
I was
he
very
goes-
confused first.
Yeah, he goes sleepy.
As my bonus action, you're going to see her. Ayla reaches into her coat and pulls out this little glowing rock. And throws it right here.
Glowing rock.
And under her breath, she says, "Iowa."
All right. So how does this work? Does it go on the end of your turn? Does it roll its own
It
initiative?
goes directly after my turn, but it's gonna hold its thing there because
Ooh.
I can't take a full action and then also give it an action.
Oh, it takes
takes-
your action to command it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now go.
All right, so just gonna wait there?
Yep.
All right. You guys see this stone get thrown, and then you just see this big ol' this dog get summoned.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
All right, Took.
All right. So you guys see a flash of necrotic energy as Took casts Hex on a Gabo. I'm gonna cast a Hex on this guy.
Okay.
And then he hands has his hand out again, and out comes another blast. Hopefully, it's not a 1.
It hits.
There's a 4. Nice. Gonna roll some damage. That's 8.
It kills him. It just hits him right in the chest, and he gets knocked back. Ah.
And then you see him like turn and like put his hands up as he runs away. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. That's my turn.
Oh my god. He is Jax.
Delaney,
He's
you're
the
up.
embodiment of Jax.
Okay, so since I got hit, I'm gonna rage because now I'm mad. And
Superman.
I'm super mad. And so I'm gonna run. Ooh. Go for
Okay.
that work, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Great axe, boom boom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pop pop.
Are you doing it with advantage?
That was disadvantage. So
Well, it's the same.
it's fine. It's the 15, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that hit?
The 13?
I accidentally rolled at disadvantage.
Oh, you're reckless? Do you have reckless?
I have
Do you have reckless yet?
not yet.
Oh, but
So
are we
we-
doing flanking?
Yeah, but flanking, you have to be in the, first off, flanking's only +2, and flanking you have to be directly across from each other.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not the assistance rolls.
Yeah, no, it's flanking gives you +2. I'll add it in here in a sec, like a little handout. But that would, that one had his sword out, so he has his shield out, so that would miss.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, and then that's it.
This Gabo is dead. Rondo.
Rondo, like he was hidden, but then he killed someone, so he's not really hidden anymore. He's going to take a few more steps out, and he's going to point back to the fleeing Took and say, just like, "Look, that sorcerer made your commander fall asleep and has killed one of your own. There's no chance now." And let's see. Boink. Hey, look at that.
Oh, hold on one sec. All right, which one are you hitting?
Let's see. We're gonna go with probably this guy.
All right, I didn't see your roll because I was doing something. Oh, you roll me a d20.
Oh yeah.
Please don't hit Silo.
Only a 1 hits a teammate, but he could break his bow.
True.
Your bowstring snaps.
Oh shit.
Um,
That sucks.
like as it snaps, he's just kind of like, "Aha! You've fallen into my ploy once again." And you
You fall for one of the. You fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book. Never trust a Sicilian.
When death is on the line.
At that point, he's going to take another step into this, basically climb the tree and try to hide again.
Okay, I added the flanking and the cover rules in the journal above you for you guys.
Thanks.
I need to also do the thing. So, what are the things you click to make sure? Oh, there it is.
That goblin is dead. All
There
right.
we go. It's just going to be that, and then it's going to be this.
Okay. This goblin, he's gonna go behind this tree to peek out at the. Oh, I can just do a rain of arrows. All right. I'll do it at Delaney. Delaney, you see these 4 goblins just knock back arrows and just rain them on you. Let's go ahead and roll them. You are raging, so an 11, a 20, a 10, and an 11.
Okay, 11 no, 20 yes, 10 no, 11 no.
All right. So you get hit by the arrow for 8 piercing, but you can reduce that by half, so you take 4.
Yeah, because I'll say Whetstone's endurance, right?
No, that's just rage.
That's just rage. Okay.
Rage cuts your damage in half.
For physical damage, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
All right. Ashley, you're up.
Woohoo! I love to be up. Sorrow's going to go 5, 10. Oof. Hey, when did this dog get here? I've been behind a tree this whole time. She is going to cast. Oh, hello.
My bad.
Heatherfall. We're not falling today. She's gonna cast Ray of Frost. Let's go with this guy.
All right.
Let me get. Yeah. Let's see. Does that hit?
No.
Oh, that's pretty fucking bad.
No, that does not hit.
Yeah. So that happens, and she just goes flush behind the tree again.
You rolled a 2. Wow.
It happens.
Shame upon sorrow.
Excuse me, you're the one who's dying, okay?
What?
All right. So he's just frightened.
Don't shame
right?
me.
It's not fear, so he just has disadvantage when he can
Yeah.
see you. And he can't move closer to you, right?
Yeah, it's frightened, right?
Yeah, he's
he can
frightened.
move closer.
All right. He's still gonna take.
He stays where he is.
I mean, he could take a step back. Which he's gonna do. And he's gonna take a
That's
shot
fine.
at you, Silo. It'll be a disadvantage. A disadvantage. Does an 18 hit?
Wow.
That's my AC.
I know, he rolled 2 18s. 2 18s.
That's bullshit.
That's impressive.
All right, here it comes. First death already. You take 6 piercing.
Wow, max. Or like really high, rather.
Champ's
Yeah.
always trying to kill me, alright? Doesn't
He
matter
ran
what
up.
campaign. What? No, but even before that, all the goblins put all their arrow shots on me.
I
Not
did
even
the
not even separated.
I did the same to Delaney.
Say hello to this baby girl.
Silo, the secret death saving throw.
Oh my god. Really? Was that turn? Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God.
he goes right in front of you, yeah.
That's bullshit.
Make sure you do it in secret.
Oh wait, hold on.
I mean, you had the right idea.
There's a period in front of it, that's why.
Yeah. Boss man is sleeping. This one is gonna go ahead and attack Delaney with its sword. Yeah. That's a 6 and a 6, so that's a whiff. Donnie, you're up.
Okay.
Well, he's no longer scared of you. You're dead. I've been knocked out.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna try and stabilize this cat man.
Yay!
Medicine check. Oh, you're stabilized. You're not up, but you are stabilized.
I'll take it. All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And then Blinky. 1, 5, 10.
Blinky, I love it.
And then as soon as he gets here, he's gonna phase out of existence for a second. And he's gonna pop up.
Ooh.
Wow.
He's a blink
It's a
dog.
blink dog.
Yep.
It blinks.
And he's gonna bite.
All right.
Oh, bite. Oh, boy, bite. Bad dog. Oh, bad dog. Terrible dog.
Yeah, terrible dog. Yeah. Yeah, that bite whiffs. The goblin just turns. He's like, ah, and he puts like his bow up, and the dog's biting the bow.
That's my turn.
All right. Hook.
Took turns back and like and points at this goblin over in the tree. Like, you next. And then he assigns hex to it.
Okay.
And gives it a shot. I have forgotten how long range the warlock cantrips are.
That hits.
21.
Oh, he gone. He just disappears.
And then he continues to run.
Just little feet sticking in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's his turn. Actually, one more. Why not? That's it.
All right, Delaney, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go after. Ooh, I'm gonna go after this one, and I'm gonna go. Why won't you die?
Go ahead and take a swing.
Okay.
That hits. And that kills. You kind of just like cut him right in half.
Okay, we're good.
All right, Rondo.
Well, you let me. Would throwing a dagger be an improvised weapon?
Throwing a dagger?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's literally one of its abilities.
Oh, okay, I forgot what the range is.
Should be in
It
the
should
weapon.
Be like, should be like 2060, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's pretty normal as a 2060 for throwing like hand axes and daggers. Dagger is 2060, yes.
Okay. Okay. He's gonna throw a dagger. Whiffing this guy.
You have advantage.
Like-
You hid, right? So
Oh, I do?
yeah, you hid over there. You made a stealth check, and I said you're good.
Oh, okay.
So you get one more
Roll
throw.
again.
Oh,
Well, no, I'll keep that damage, but you gotta roll it again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's dead.
That'll do it.
Dagger goes right into his like chest. He's like, ah, God.
And as he
go ahead.
As he drops, I drop from the tree, and being just like, behold, with his magic and my skill, there's no chance for you to survive.
My God.
As like I took his fucking running, like he's like over 100 feet away.
This one sees Rondo. This time is like, oh no, and takes a shot at you. Rondo does 8. That's gonna hit. I'm rolling so high for these goblins. I rolled a 23 twice. You take 3 piercing, Rondo.
Oh, so you roll low damage on his hits.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Fucker.
This one's gonna take a shot at Delaney because you just saw her cut his guy. His guy. That's a natural 1. See if his bow breaks. His bowstring breaks. Nah, you good. All right, Ashley, you're up.
All right. I have an idea, but it might take a while, and I don't know if that idea is really necessary.
You could do
But
it
I
at
wanna try-
range. You could try to hit the harness. So the way they're attached is like they have harnesses. I know what you want to do. They have harnesses.
No, actually.
On. Oh no. That's not
You
it?
don't, I'll whisper you what I want to do after I do my turn.
Okay.
Sorrow is going to see that Rhonda's making a big fuss over here, so she takes the time to like duck and like run to this tree and attempt to hide.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Make it so. Yeah, it's an action. Yeah, as Rondo's like making up a big scene and yelling around over there.
Yeah. All right, no
Pretty
bad.
good. Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good at stealth, even though I'm not a stealthy character. And that's my action, so that's my turn, man.
All right. This goblin drops his bow and grabs his sword, and he's like, "Ah!"
I whisper sweet nothings into his goblin ear.
All right. Does a 17 hit you? Oh my god.
It absolutely does.
You take 8 slashing.
And gum.
I'm down. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Silo doesn't do anything. Goblin boss is still sleeping. This goblin is dead. So Donnie, you're up.
Why do you have to be right next to the goblin?
Blink dog.
Yeah, you could get there. Yeah, right. 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, you could get there.
And I'm gonna try and stabilize this one too.
Look at this non-healer trying so hard.
I love it. I love it so bad.
Ah!
Oh, these rolls.
You're stabilized,
How are you
Rondo.
doing?
You're just dreaming.
Oh my god. Donnie is the angel of life.
As Rondo is in and out of consciousness, he's just kind of like, "You've fallen into my trap."
I don't get my blink back.
Oh, make a move.
Run it here, and blink is taking a bite. Oh, okay.
Man, that doesn't hit. What's his
Yeah.
plus to hit?
3.
Oh, it's 3. Misses, but at least he's in his like engaged with them.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
All right, Took. You see Rondo hit the ground. His little body's sinking in the snow, but he's okay.
Took's not having that. Rondo! And then he takes like 2 steps this way. He once again moves the curse over to him, the hex. Gonna try to blast him away.
That hits. That's enough. You're just popping them down now.
As the goblin is next to me, and he's like falling down and just kind of like, "Ha! Took your trap. My magic friend took you down. It was all part of my plan."
And so yeah, Took is against his better judgment going to try to get closer to Rondo, and that's his turn.
Okay, Delaney, you're up.
Hi, baby girl.
Over here. Up. And then I'm gonna go for this guy.
Go for it.
Up.
Oh, the hand axe is what you're smacking him with?
Oh, am I doing hand axe?
I mean, it's
Two.
still the same, so just roll a great axe and then...
It's the same number. I meant a great axe.
Yeah, so roll your great axe again. Just roll it now, so we can get the damage right.
Okay, damage.
Yeah, so now roll damage on your great axe.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a
wow!
lot. Wow.
Wow. You rolled
Max.
the best damage ever.
So you kind
18.
of you slice straight down, and the goblin just explodes. Like just his body just like just blows up.
Goblin
Yeah.
Slayer Viscera.
Like in The Boys.
You went over his health twice over, by the way.
Oh,
She used the flat side of her axe.
Yeah.
okay. That's
Extremely.
Alright. Rondo doesn't do
Extremely.
anything. He's just dreaming.
In his dream, he's still talking mad shit to the goblin next to him.
Okay. This goblin's just like, boss. 5, 10. He's gonna go ahead.
All
And
of his friends are dead.
he's gonna take a shot. No, you know what? No. You know what he's doing? He's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's like, bye.
Wait, the polar bear doesn't try to snap at him?
No, They are mad though. All right, Sarah. So you're gonna go up to him?
Yeah. So Sorrow's going to dash. You see her dash forward, kind of like lean on the cart and like basically like grab the collar of the boss and put her short sword up to their neck.
All right, we can leave initiative, unless you guys, no, because Silo's up and then the boss is up. That goblin's gone. So yes.
Dottie, the angel of life.
So Silo, go ahead and roll. Huh?
Ed and the Blink Dog are going to start dragging the bodies into the middle of the road.
Oh no, Rondo, the D4 is when you wake up. You wake up in 2 hours.
Cool.
So come over here, Rondo.
Well, you're not dead.
Silo, do a D4 as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's my Russian music that I was missing. Time for interrogation. I will snap off all of his fingernails one by one.
Probably a good idea to get away from the polar bears first.
I mean, I assume, like, is the goblin taking the cart with him? Like, riding off in the cart? Or is he...
Let me get this. I get this a little more accurate now. I just obviously had to have it. Oh, they're in the map layer.
Oh, that's even more awkward.
Oh.
Okay.
Too bad Silo's not awake.
They look pissed, but they're not like lashing at anything that goes by them. You know what I mean? It's not like.
Are they pissed because they're stopping? Pissed because we're killing their friends? Or pissed because they're chained up to a cart?
That's up to you. That's up to you to make that decision.
Cast talk with animals.
Can I roll an insight on it?
No, you can't. So you wake up the boss and like with your sword at his neck.
I'll probably like drag him off of the cart to get a better hold of him, and just basically have him gripped by like his shoulder/shirt, and have the short sword right up to the neck, and goes, "Does anyone want to talk to this little goblin?"
Tick's not paying attention to it. He's like gathering up the warm clothes that like the goblins must be wearing in order to like stay warm, and just like piling them on Rondo. I'll get him. It's fine. Gotta stay warm.
We should probably talk to. Well, I mean, is there a reason to talk to him?
In case there are more of them, little goblin, is there more of you?
Oh, so you wake him up. Yeah, he's sitting there and he goes, Isobai, don't talk to. Oh, go ahead.
I assume from me like roughing him off of the cart, he would wake up already.
Okay.
Or is that not how sleep works?
No, that's fine. Technically, yeah. I mean, it doesn't work, but we'll just say that he hits his head as you're like dragging him off the wagon. Like he hits his. He's like, he's like, get him, boy. Oh. He looks up and he looks at you and notices the short sword, and he goes,
"Yeah, see, that is not going to happen."
I don't. Isobai, live. I want live.
Then tell me what you know. How many of you are there?
Well, approximately just me now.
It's all right. Where is your base, if you have one?
We don't have base. We just travel. We have wagon. We live in wagon.
All right. The polar bears, are they friendly?
Lovely.
What are their names?
Jimmy and Bobby.
The polar bears didn't have names.
What is Jimmy and Bobby's command words to get them to listen to you?
We just smack them around until they go.
That's so rude.
I feel I have gotten all the information I can out of you.
Please, I don't want to die.
Don't worry. Where you are going, you will not feel pain. And she slices his throat.
And he dies.
Oh, that's super evil.
It's Jimmy or Bobby.
Yeah, which one's Jimmy and which one's Bobby? And can we be friends with them because we're not going to smack them around?
You try to negotiate with the polar bears. See what happens.
I take out a piece of my rations.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and coax this one. Not getting way too close that it hurts me, but kind of like hold it out at arm's length, and I'm going to try to do a little but like polar bear.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh,
It's a cat.
I would like to work on this one.
All right, go make an animal handling check.
All right, this one swipes at me and gets the food anyways.
Yeah, like I like swipes and this starts neat. This one, how are you like animal handling it? Like how are you?
I would like to get down like on my like crouching, like kind of like where I'm a little closer to its level and reaching out the rations and just throwing it forward.
He kind of like sits on his big butt, and then he just leans down and starts eating the rations.
We can give you a better life.
Can you do that with this one? This one almost scratched my arm off.
Can I coo at it like a baby?
I mean, you
Can I be
could.
I'm still on advantage. Hold on.
Yeah, so 5. Yeah, I got you. 5. Yeah, it just looks at you and like.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. I'll give it a little bit more of my rations and try to scoot a little bit closer.
Okay.
To the one
Does
that's
the
angry at
wagon
me.
have a roof, by the way?
This one.
Does the what?
Does
Looks
the
like
wagon
it's
have
an
a roof?
open
No,
wagon.
no.
I'm sure you could add a roof to it. Like,
yeah, you could
sure, it
build
wouldn't be
one.
that hard.
Yeah. They just sit. This one's just sitting there. This one's a little more feisty.
Ayla, help me.
I'm gonna give this one a little bit more rations and walk around the caravan.
Okay.
Link dog with me. And I'll kind of do the same. And I'm gonna ask Sorrow, can you fetch me a portion of the goblin meat?
What is goblin meat? Are we dissecting goblins?
I mean, it meats meat to polar bears, I'm assuming.
It's like humanoid meat.
It would just taste a little froggy.
Yeah.
Get a taste for humanoids over there.
It's developed a taste for blood.
It probably would eat anything. It's a polar bear.
I would like to just roll this guy over to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna search the body really quick and grab anything important or metal off of it.
All right. So what you get is 2 potions. What do they look? Let me see what they look like. It's like a. Okay. So when you look at the potion, because I'm sure you would anyway, it's like a muddy liquid, and you see a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, and a squirrel hair.
Okay, we'll investigate that fucking weird shit later.
You also get 13 silver pieces, 25 copper pieces, and a bone whistle.
Bone whistle?
Pizza's here.
I like to lightly blow the bone whistle.
It just goes. Brrr.
And there's no reaction from the bears.
Nope.
Okay.
It would have been cool if that was a bear whistle.
I'm gonna roll the remains over to that book and then be like, it's okay.
It just starts like destroying the hell out of the body.
Good boy.
Eating?
Yeah, it's eating it, like slashing it, and
Okay.
I would like to ask them if they'd like to come with us, even though I know they can't really understand me.
they just look at you.
I would like to use my special language.
They don't
And see-
understand your special language. Yeah, they don't understand.
What about
I
you,
thi-
Shar?
I think the judgment is if they are friendly towards us, we will take them with us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does polar bears react to that?
Ayla, try getting polar bears to turn cart around. That way we know if they will listen.
I'm gonna kind of clap my hands a bit at them and be like, "Turn the cart."
They just
Like-
they just stare at you.
Ayla, you need to get onto the cart and grab the reins.
Okay.
How long does your blink dog stay out?
I think as long as I want it to.
Okay.
I can just help. I only have one thing out at a time.
Forever.
Yeah, okay.
I'll try and pull the reins back to turn the cart around.
They groan and growl at you, but they will.
Aw, the boys. I have become queen of polar bears.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Didn't like that. All right, let's load the. Let us load the iron and the bodies onto the cart.
They're not bodies.
I
They're
poke Silo. Is he alive?
Yeah, they're alive. They're just unconscious.
I can't wake up for 4 hours, all right?
No.
This little 10 minutes thing that you guys have done, I got 3 hours and 50 minutes left, all right? I'm not doing shit.
It's all right. Let us drag this lion man to the cart.
Okay. Do I have to roll for strength to pick him up?
Nah, yeah, you're all right. You're strong enough.
Okay.
I mean, he is heavy, though. He's about, like, equipment and body weight. He's 400.
Ayla, how do you feel about releasing polar bears once we get back to town? They don't seem very happy.
I don't think releasing polar bears in the town
In
is
the
a good
town.
idea.
I'm gonna go eat.
Not in the
Silo's
town.
unconscious, so I don't think I have much to do.
All right.
We can discuss it when we get back, depending on their temperament.
True.
This is my first time playing a fully sane character, so
So it would probably take about an hour to get everything ready to go.
Yeah.
Like to get all the
What do you
ingots on, get the bodies on there, and whatnot. Did anybody?
The bodies. You're
did
saying
you-
bodies too now.
Yeah. Did you guys loot all the goblins? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Those
I think
guys.
during that time, like some of us would be looting, some of us would be carrying, depending on
don't forget to pick your hand checks up.
strength.
Oh, I got it. They chucked it at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
He chucked it back. Whoever, we could just say we'll give it to Sorrel because she was over there. You'd get 16 copper pieces from the other goblins.
Nice. I have some money.
Not that I'd be conscious to interject, but I know some of these were using bows and arrows. Do they have bows and arrows to use?
You're unconscious, buddy.
Yeah, but I'm just curious if they would take those too.
Sorrow has no need for weapons. She is woman of magic. She would not take those.
I've seen Rondo use a bow and arrow before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do they have any arrows specifically?
You find 6 arrows, and all the bows are broke. No, I'm just kidding. No, they all have short bows. So you can grab like a 2 or whatever. I'd say you can grab like 2 short bows and 6 arrows.
Rondo, I'm sorry. Took wouldn't think to grab the short bows. He would
Oh, okay.
definitely grab the arrows though.
All right, so you get 6 arrows because they used most of their resources.
Not trying to meta this. I'm sorry.
Good. Where'd the audio go? But yeah, I do that. I help them load the bodies. I think that's all I'm doing really. It's gonna stay near Rondo.
So yeah, so you guys got, I think you got everything. You got the 2 weird potions. You got the okay. All right. Penny, you start going. The polar bears are just like, ugh, they're like real pissed, but they're doing it.
my staff into the wood of the big wagon.
Yeah, you guys get going, and yeah.
Is there a way to roll medicine or something to try and patch some of my con revs up while we're going?
No, they're gonna wake up naturally in their D4s anyway.
Like Shy and Took, the ones that have like superficial wounds.
No, I mean technically the medicine check was what you did already, right? You patched up their wounds and was able to stabilize them.
And then what would it be to try and identify these potions?
You just made Arcana. You're magical, so I would say you can just make an Arcana check on them. You get to make 2, 1 on each one.
Oh.
So yeah. So you've definitely have seen of it before. It's not a common potion. It's an uncommon potion. You get a sense that, man, your Arcana roll is so bad. You get
I'll give one to Sorrow too, see if she can figure it out.
There you go. That'll.
Am I smart?
On the Arcana? Oh
no,
my.
no, I am not.
Okay, what about you, Took?
Yeah, I mean, you can. Everybody has the right to make a check, so.
Specifically on the potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably won't recognize it, but I'll make a check anyways.
You might as well
Something
just.
I'm familiar
You know
with?
what? I'll even let Delaney make one if you're letting everybody make one.
I got nothing.
All right, Tuck. I'll keep the information weird for you. It'll allow you to cast a certain spell.
Okay.
Is what you do when you drink it.
That's mostly what I got from. Oh, by the way, when I move, when I help move Rondo, from the ground over to the wagon, do I notice his bow is snapped? So that is, we have to move his bow too, right? I imagine it's not.
I'll give you a shot. Make a perception check. Just kind of see if you notice it. I'm gonna have to say no on that one, buddy.
Yeah, he's not looking for it either, so that's fine.
Alright. So yeah, you get the sense that the potion allows you to cast a spell.
That seems magical. It lets you cast a thing.
It doesn't. Yeah,
I
it
don't know
doesn't
what
seem bad. It's not bad either.
I'll hold on to them for now. Is that okay?
I don't have a problem with it. You can hold on. Just no more fighting.
Yeah, we'll try.
All right. Back to.
Watch us bring these polar bears back to the city and they fucking wreak havoc on the townsfolk.
Probably something we've seen before. I imagine polar bears, if they're being used to transport, might be used in the city also.
I mean, honestly, maybe.
How secure are they to the cart? Can they turn around if we're like rubbing their butt?
What?
I mean, yeah, not really. I mean, they can, but you'd have plenty of time to react. You know, like it's not like they can instantly. Like they would have to like turn.
Don't rub their butt.
Well, not their, they're like their back butt area.
I know what you mean. I'm just saying, don't rub them. They seem irritated.
I'm gonna just like lightly do it, and then in giant, I'm gonna be like,
I didn't quite hear that, by the way.
Oh.
Giant, you said something.
I said, I love you, love me.
Sarah replies in giant, hey, you should not touch the polar bears.
So cute, though.
So you realize, as you guys are going, Rondo, you wake up, obviously, because it's going to take.
Here's my curiosity. Obviously, we're in this wagon. Did they just like leave me in the pile of corpses?
No, we didn't take any other corpses with us.
Okay.
Lion boy.
The iron, each ingot has a symbol of stamped like into it of a foaming mug.
Fair enough. As I'm waking up, just like preemptively, as I'm waking up, I'm like, oh shit, I was captured. What the fuck's going on? And as soon as I realize that I'm safe and surrounded by people who won't like immediately kill me, immediately go back to my regular shtick and just kind of like, aha! It worked after all!
We got through it.
I turned to Tuck and just kind of, I knew you could do it! You took him down in a shot! I knew you could do it!
You did it. It's mostly up to you. You did. I was scared. I didn't like that.
Goddamn right, Chuck, but it was your intuition. You knew the plan before I even had the chance to tell you.
Wow, what a cool symbol.
Rondo, I think our future plan should just be not to die.
He turns his head and just like, dying! Ha! It wasn't part of the plan at all. I knew you would stabilize me, you medicine person.
I'm not a medicine person.
Sell yourself short. You saved the Rondo from the ill-fated fate. I would have fought my way out of Avernus. Is that the name of hell?
Yeah.
I would have my way out of
Avernus is hell. Yeah.
But you stopped that plan for now.
It is true. I have heard many stories about this little man.
He would turn to Sorrow and just kind of like, and your ice attacks truly inspired.
Thank you. I did a total of 1 ice attack.
And look, we succeeded.
Indeed.
Just clapping.
Turn to Silo and just do you turn to Silo and you and notices he's unconscious. And you, Shine!
I love it.
So obviously Rondo's doing this. You guys are having no problem with the polar bears pulling the wagon. You guys get to the you get very close so you can see the walls of Bryn Shander as you guys get back. Are you guys gonna try to bring the polar bears in town?
No, we're gonna stop outside. Are there like guards? Like
there's a couple guards outside the gate. Yeah.
When we stop outside the gate, it's like, can you watch our polar bears?
They look back at you and then they go, absolutely not.
Well, where would you rather us have them?
Not here.
Okay, well, they're also carrying a large load of iron ingots that we have to deliver, so what should we do with them?
This is on a sled. We can roll it the rest of the way in.
Okay,
Rondo would jump out of the car and just kind of like, guardsmen, you see these bears? They're the politest I've ever seen. We're just doing a task for the kindly dwarves of the area. We brought back their iron, and we just need these to drag it along the way. Is that fine with you?
Make a persuasion check. I mean, I'm still gonna say no. There's no way. I mean, you're asking for them to pull. You get to pull polar bears into the middle of town. The guy.
He just kind of he starts to shake his head now, and before he even gets the first shake, it's just kind of like, fine then, we'll trade you the bears for some horses.
We don't want the bears.
Well, that sounds like your problem. I'm just trying to be helpful here.
Sarah, butts in and she goes, "Why won't you want the bears? They make good pelt, good fur coat."
No, don't kill the bears. I walk out. I'm gonna try to pet the bear that seemed nicer before. Is that okay?
Make an animal handling check.
Okay. That's probably bad.
You get your fucking hand ripped off.
Let me pull it up. I already closed the quest. Hold on. There it is. You just pass. Okay.
So I turn to the guard. I'm like, look, they're tame. This is no problem. No problem with the bears. This is normal.
All right. How about this? You tie them up over there. Over there, there's like a well. Tie them up to the well.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Guardsman, you're a man of great honor.
Okay, we tie up our bears to the well. No one will go towards that well while we're inside the city.
Here's a curiosity. Obviously, I was unconscious for it. How long were we in the wagon?
At least 6 hours, 7 hours.
Okay. What I have noticed, the 5 copper that we found or whatever.
I mean, it's in somebody's bag.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
I probably would have. Basically, I was gonna see if I could just palm him something and just kind of you're a man of great honor, and just literally hand him money, just as a bribe.
So you walk by and the guards are shaking their head. They're like, "No promise the polar bears will stay there," but I'm just.
So, what's everybody so worried about these bears? They seem so nice.
Rhonda would turn to Took and just kind of see, Took, you don't have to be afraid of the bears. Those bears, they're like the Yeti, see? There's no reason to be afraid of the Yeti.
You might notice it seems awfully weird that Took is scared of most things, but for some reason is not scared of the bears. By the way, what's a bear?
Oh, it is big animal that likes to eat fish and little prey and people too sometimes.
They eat people?
And they're
that can't be right. This guy's having a nest.
Anything they can get their hands on. Actually, the polar bear is the most vicious of all of the bears. They are the most frightening and big and tough.
I would like to speak about possibly renaming the bears to Winnie and Pooh.
But they're not.
You know what? The bears are gone now.
No! We've lost the bear.
Yeah.
You have
Why?
unconvinced the DM that we should have bears.
That would have been so cool, riding
I like
through the
the bear.
tundra with our polar bears.
Like Legend of Korra.
Yeah. Polar bear
guys-
dog.
But you guys make it in without any issue. Like after tying up the bears to the well.
And them dragging the well away with them.
Yes, and then I'm assuming you're bringing the sled in just by pushing it.
But,
Yeah.
pulling it probably.
But
you know,
pulling,
two
pushing,
yeah,
whatever.
two people pulling, two pull. Because it is like 800 pounds.
Oof.
But between like Silo and Shy being, and then pushing, and then two people pulling, it won't be a problem.
Rondo, despite this being a terrible idea, is like pulling as well. Like he's demanded that he allows to be pulled.
So you see that Rondo was pulling, and then he falls behind. He's just being dragged. He's just hanging on to the sled.
Sorrow is okay with taking up the rear.
Turk is still impressed. He's just like clapping. He was pulling it so hard, and then he moved to he's pushing it now. He's like on it, and he's pushing from the side.
Exactly, Took. I pulled so hard that now it's dragging me along.
Yeah, so you guys go and you're gonna bring it to the dwarf's place. Do you remember who they said it was for?
Did they say it was for someone?
Yeah, they said that it belonged to somebody, or they were bringing it to a certain place.
I'm assuming it's the inn, considering that there is a foaming mug on it.
All I know is that Arana, Nox, and Stern are who we talk to here, so we're just gonna look to find them, or that's what I would do.
Okay. You go to that inn and they're not there. But I'm assuming if you guys spend time to just kind of like look around, you would probably encounter
I
them.
would probably ask the innkeeper if they recognize the insignia.
If you remember, that inn wasn't really like a real inn.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
no like barkeep or anything.
No, remember it was like a hole in the wall.
Yeah, like there actually wasn't anybody in there. Yes.
I'll ask one of the guards if they recognize the insignia.
They look good. They go, yes, that belongs to the Black Iron Blades.
Or could you point us in the direction of where that they are?
I absolutely can with a big ol' arrow. There you go.
Okay, we should probably head
Let's
that
go
way. then.
there.
Yay!
To the Black Iron Blade.
So funny enough, all of you roll me a perception. We'll see. I want to see who.
Am I good at that? I don't think I'm good at that. I
9,
rolled well though.
13, 20, 21. So I just
What's
using
up
this
with me
as
rolling
like a,
well on things I don't do well?
So like this is just like you've heard rumors about this place that their blades are not the best. It's like people joke about them all the time. You're not sure if it's true or not. You never actually, don't have your weapons from there, but this is what you hear. And as you come in, you can see that the 3 dwarves that hired you, as well as 2 other dwarves, they say, "Oh!" The one that you spoke to before goes, you found it. Did you guys strike the Yeti down?"
Well, there was no Yeti.
Oh, lucky and easy
thankfully.
then, huh?
Nothing easy about this.
Yes,
Well,
there was only a pesky goblin. Now, if my memory serves us right, you were to give us gemstones worth 75 gold, correct?
Absolutely, 50 gold, and it was 50 that you agreed on. Rondo was the one that was talking up.
My friend, I don't think you understand. We have been through much hardships with our fights. This lion man almost died. I think it would be very wise if you were to give us 75 gold pieces worth of gemstone.
It was pretty rough. Look at him lying over there.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna give you each a gemstone worth 50 gold, and you'll get 10% off everything in my shop.
Hmm.
I just want the gems.
Make
As
that
you-
50 gold. And do you know how to make a bow for little Rondo here?
We could fix that up, yeah.
Fix that, and we will be good.
Okay. So you each get a gemstone worth 50 gold pieces, or go ahead, Rondo.
As he hands over the bow, as he's handing over the bow, I'm gonna hold you to the 10% off now.
No, it's 10%. That's fine. And it hands each of you. You can decide what kind it is, as long as it ain't a diamond.
Sapphire.
Okay. You got a 50 gold. Sapphire.
Ruby for.
All right.
Do we each get one?
Yes,
do an
everybody
emerald.
gets one. Yep.
It's worth 50 gold? They're all worth 50 gold?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So we basically got paid 50 gold, but in a gemstone instead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But now we have to sell that gemstone.
As Rondo is waiting for his bow to be fixed, he's like talking to Tuka, just kind of like, those goblins were taking the metal. You know they invented metallurgy, right?
Oh, no, I didn't. Is that common knowledge? Maybe I do know that.
I mean, the dwarves, they're kind of known for it now, but the goblins, they're the originators of metallurgy.
That's interesting. You're so smart.
It's ours.
Do you say that out loud, Rondo, so the dwarves can hear you?
He's on the side with Took.
Okay. Okay.
Rondo
Alright.
knows so much.
How much time passed?
So you're up
Okay.
with 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
As Silo's waking up, Rondo would be he's gonna be trying to flex and just kind of moving around, just kind of man, Silo, it took a lot, but I finally dragged you all the way back here. You should thank me.
Isn't that a couple arrow wounds in your shoulder?
Yeah, I was shot and I still dragged you all the way here. I put in a lot of work for this, Silo.
It's really impressive.
I'm not quite sure you could lift me. I am 400 pounds. But I am heavy.
There you go.
Well, we'll hold her to it, Silo.
Let's get some hot food. I don't want to be in the cold anymore.
Absolutely. I'll buy you, not even a meal, 2 meals. I'll buy you 2.
Oh. Let's get a roof and some food and go to sleep.
So you
In
guys
that order?
Before they're I guess settling in, Silo would like to make a venture over to the place I had mentioned earlier, champ.
Okay.
I don't know if whichever location you decided on. I'm okay with you.
Yeah. You see this womanly figure with the hood on. She looks up to you and goes, "No news.
No news.
No news.
No new tasks.
Not yet. Just keep an eye. Listen."
Okay.
By the way, how does the sky look? I look up at the sky.
So you see the veil kind of blocking it out. Blocking out the sun. So you could tell that would probably be really early morning. You guys have been out for a while.
Sorrow is going to go and visit the old man and woman that she's been kind of half taking care of. And where would they be?
You choose.
Well, I'm thinking if a whole town like came to this city for refuge, I assume that they'd set up like a old building to be kind of like a little like refugee camp of sorts until they get their stuff together.
Yeah.
Would that be accurate or would that be inaccurate?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right, so Sarah would go there, see how they're doing, and also give them the copper that she had collected.
They're doing good. She, the lady kind of like reaches her hand and she goes, "Thank you, dear. You've always been helpful."
This is my pleasure. You saved my life.
Everybody deserves a chance.
And is everyone else from the town doing well?
The best we can, with the crops not growing and the snow falling and the cold. But we're not doing bad. Nobody's doing bad.
This is good. I have made some comrades that I think I could do bigger jobs for to get you and the town more money.
Oh, you don't need to risk yourself.
This is no trouble at all. I am strong. As are my comrades.
Because I know I wouldn't be able to convince you otherwise. Just be safe.
I will. Gives her a hug.
Likes you back.
Aww. Okay, now you guys.
Mm-hmm. So you know that the inn that you guys were probably staying at, it's called the Northlook. It's an establishment that's actually it's pretty much for mercenaries and adventurers. Like, that's pretty much where everybody goes to get jobs, to maybe get recruited. But it's also very rowdy. So it's a perfect place for Rondo. But it's got good food. The drink is good there as well. Is that where you guys are heading?
Man, I feel like we should go to a jeweler's first to
to sell it.
Get our money.
Get our actual cash.
You can try.
Do I know of a jeweler's around here?
I'm sure there's, I'm sure there is one. I can't say there isn't. It's the biggest. Yeah, so there's some guys that might be able to buy it off of you.
Alright.
Walk into the shop. I'm gonna say a jeweler. Yeah. It'll be a gnome. I'll make it a gnome today. And, so you kind of see some gems and rings and stuff. Yeah, and necklaces. Go ahead.
Before Sarah walks in, she uses her ice manipulation to make the sapphire feel cold to the touch.
Okay.
And she's going to walk in and say, "Hello, my friend. Do I have a gem for you?"
The gnome looks at you. It's got one of those things in it. It's not one of his eyes that,
The little gem
glass.
experiment.
Yeah. Looking up and goes, "Oh, what have you brought me?"
I have acquired on my journeys a ice sapphire. See, you feel it is cold to the touch. And this is one of the most rarest sapphires I have seen. Look at the clarity on the sapphire. See, you can hold it up to your lens. It is very clear, is it not? But she quickly pulls it back. So, this could be worth about 100 gold, especially if you refine it into a beautiful ring or something, or maybe even a necklace. But I know you have to make a profit. So I will simply sell it to you at the modest price of 75 gold. Can I make a deception check?
Absolutely, go for it.
Come on, big money. No, I have a +6.
So I'm gonna roll. I'll roll it against I get the roll, so you have a chance, because it'd be like an insight kind of thing. Yeah. You talk a good bargain. You know your way around words, but I can give you 55.
She knows how much it's really worth, so she's like, it's all right. I guess I'll take that.
Okay, so he takes it, and you get 55 gold pieces.
It's a little bit more than, I guess, the initial. Damn it! I had a whole spiel made up for it too. God damn it! It's okay. 55 is better than nothing. Do any of you guys want to try your luck?
I got an emerald.
Oh, hey.
No deception. Just here, emerald.
Emerald, how much?
45.
Oh no.
50?
Oh, did you make a little emerald on a piece of paper? That's cute.
Steve from
45.
Blue's Clues.
I'll give you 45.
60.
He looks at it. Well, I think it's worth about 50 to 55, and if I give you 45 for it, I mean, I gotta make some money on it.
What about 100 for that and an opal?
So you're selling both of them for 50 each, basically. Yeah. He'll do it. Yeah, he would do that. He goes, that's fine. So you guys can each 50.
Silo brings out his gemstone. He like pushes his fist forward and then drops the ruby. He's like, ruby.
A ruby chips on its way onto the counter.
He looks at it. You see him. He like modify. He goes, 45 gold pieces.
Accepted.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You got 45 gold pieces. Rondo and Took.
Rondo, please do better than me. Please.
I'll let Rondo go first. Actually, I'm not much of an initiator.
What kind of gem did you choose, Jordan?
Oh, a topaz.
Topaz. Okay.
And you would know this also. I don't know if you're going to include that anyway, but everybody should be able to see it. I didn't mention it before. I have a large gemstone ring on my right hand. It's a yellow diamond. Yeah, that's all. It's a. I don't know. Mentioning it.
Topaz, if I remember that gem correctly, it's kind of a amberish color, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it more topaz or canary diamond?
Okay.
The topaz is the thing I'm trading in. The thing on my ring is a yellow diamond.
It's
Right.
it's a canary. Okay.
Rhonda would look at the gem and just kind of like, what would the shopkeeper's name be? I guess some kind of dumb gnome name, I guess, right?
The gnome name? I don't know. They call him Mir.
Mir. Okay. You would turn to Mir and just kind of like, Mir, one gnome to another. These bizarre races, they don't understand the way that we think, right? Now this guy, he's trying to give you some topaz thing, but you see that yellow diamond? I actually swapped it. When he was asleep, I swapped his yellow diamond for that topaz. So this thing right here, I can promise you that thing is in fact a yellow diamond. So I'm gonna give it to you straight here. So I don't really know what the fair market value for this thing would be, but I think a yellow diamond for 80 gold would be pretty nice. What do you think?
Make a deception check.
Obviously, yeah, just
Dude,
kind of saying.
better than me. Oh my god.
It would be really funny if I fucked up, but let's see what happens. Fuck.
I mean, it's okay. I lost 2. Ooh!
Against his insight, so let's go ahead and watch me roll that 20.
That'd be sad.
Huh?
Aha.
He goes, how much did you say it was worth?
I figured that if you were to give me a solid 80 gold for that thing, I think that would be fair.
I can give you 75, so I can make a little bit of a profit naturally.
Naturally. Well, it's the way that we gnomes think, just, I can't deny the grift. And, he just kind of tosses him the topaz.
Okay. Yeah, and he tosses you a bag.
Tosses him a bag of 75, and he, turns back over to, Took and just kind of like, see, Took 75, just as promised.
You're the best. You're the, you know all the things. Yeah, takes the 75 gold.
Honestly, Rhonda wouldn't bother selling his.
Okay. What is Rondo's?
Rondo's is an emerald.
Okay.
It matches his coat, or in terms of silver green.
All right.
All right, I guess we head to the inn.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
It's
take
early
a...
morning, but I assume we're tired.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys were out
Silo's
traveling
very
for a
tired.
while.
Silo is exhausted.
We'll go ahead and we'll do our quick break here. Let me make sure my stream works. There we go. When you get into like this tavern, it's pretty rowdy. Like I said, it's just filled with like adventurers and mercenaries. When you get in, there's also the couple things that stand out to you. You guys would know the inn's like owner. He's a retired sellsword named Scramsax.
Scramsax?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can his name for this intents and purposes be Shramsax? Because Nick's last name is Shram, and it would just be funny.
Sure, it's Shramsax.
Yes.
Let me just I don't on my note. No. So you guys kind of know that's the owner of this place, and there's also a stuffed fish. Not a stuffed fish, but there's a fish on top of the right above the fireplace, and it says "Oh bitey."
Right.
Old buddy. I love it. I love it. That's a big-headed fish.
What
Great
race
fish.
is Scramsax?
Neutral
Champ, are we
human. No.
Are we okay.
Yeah, no, he's a human. So you guys kind of come in here, and it's pretty packed. Like I said, it's a little rowdy, but you know, never really gets out of hand. But
What's
know.
the tavern name? Did we get it?
The North Luck.
North Luck? North Luck or North Buck?
North Luck.
North O Luck.
North Luck.
North Look. Oh my god. Don't mind me as I fucking
It's okay.
get it. Ah, that is old bitey. Oh my god, it looks like, you know those goldfish at this pet store that have a giant ass forehead?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It's above the fireplace.
How big is it? Like,
It's pretty decent. It's yeah. It's a pretty decent. It's almost like 5 pounds, 6 pounds. It's pretty hunky.
by any chance, is Shramshax missing like some fingers or something?
No, he's good.
Oh, okay. Just wondering where the fish got its name from.
I'm wondering where they got the fish from. It's frozen everywhere.
Ice fishing?
What's ice fishing?
You do not know what ice fishing is.
No, of course I know. That's normal, right? Like, you do ice fishing, like, pretty often? Where do you do ice fishing? Wait, actually, no, tell me everything about ice fishing.
Sorrow brings Took over to like a table and like sits down and orders like breakfast, I think, because it's early morning or whatever, and tells him all about ice fishing, I guess. I used to do ice fishing many times back in the old town. It was a way to get other foods when we were waiting on our crops.
Ah, okay. Crops. Yeah, those.
Yes, and you.
What's a crop?
A potato and
Big potato.
onion and potato and carrot and potato. Did I say potato?
Yes.
Oh.
Those.
I love
remember those
potatoes.
fondly.
In the middle of this
Potatoes make
conversation,
very good drink if you know.
somebody comes up and goes,
Vodka.
"What can we get?" Okay. Yes.
As they're having the conversation, Rondo would have like walked in like he owns the place, and he's like, "Boy, howdy, Shamsex, do I have a story for you?"
Somebody just picks you up and throws you across the room.
Oh no!
Again,
like this is normal. Like everyone's like, it's Rondo, and they like toss him across the room.
Oh my god.
somersault in the air.
yeah.
Like,
Sorrow takes a sip of her vodka and then goes, "So, you dig hole in ice, okay? Ice is many feet thick, like as tall as Rondo. Oh, over there, and wait,
hole.
he went over there.
Yeah.
But yes, big hole.
Big hole.
And then you take fishing line and put it in hole with bait attached to end of fishing line.
Fishing line, like line.
Like-
got it.
Like a string, like a rope.
Yeah, and you put the rope in the water.
Put the rope in the water with the with the you could use potato to get fish or
Potato.
other fish.
Rondo
Small
goes
fish.
flying across again.
Oh, hi Rondo. Would you like to try my vodka? Um, small fish attract big fish. Fish bites. You pull up string and they're fish.
There's fish. Okay. You get fish with rope.
Yes.
Would
Would you like to try my vodka?
The server comes out and goes, anything else to drink or anything to eat for the group? And it looks at all of them. Looks at all of you.
Sorrow,
Except,
are you drinking vodka?
yeah.
I'll have
Sa-
a vodka and a potato. Potato.
Okay, more vodka and potato. Anybody else want anything to eat? Yeah, you guys hear Rondo's just like talking about it. The stories being tossed across the room.
So obviously we were all there for that encounter. In Rondo's head, this is what the story has become.
20 mighty orcs with strength of 10 men each while being tossed around the room. I love it.
Eventually, Rondo just like lands in the chair at the table. Just like it slides across a little bit, but he lands in the chair.
I slide my cup of vodka over to Rondo and go, one more for me, please. And ooh, I like the idea of potato. Can I have a big potato with some shakshuka on the side?
Yes.
I'll have what she's having.
Okay. We're gonna need more vodka. And she kind of like walks away and nods to Silo.
Silo's like holding up a picture of the menu, and he's pointing to the meat. Like, there's like a generic picture on the menu of like meat, and he's just like pointing.
It's like a picture of a drumstick, and he's like, ah, yes, I know what this is.
Yes, meat, my fellow humans.
She nods. Yeah, so you guys are kind of here, so you guys can kind of talk about it. Everyone's like, Rondo's always killing so many things and like accomplishing such big goals. You guys are honored to be with him. As somebody walks by the table.
Do people really believe what he tells them?
Yes,
He knows a lot.
have you not heard his most recent stories? Not the one that we just went on. I think he exaggerated that. Wait a second. Rondo, do you exaggerate all of your stories?
Oh, and like you see him like kind of like reach for his face and like kind of shift it upward, and then like drink the drink he was given, and then shift the mask back down.
It's not creepy at all.
Kind of like, oh, strip plug.
It comes out with like a drumstick for Silo, 3 potatoes she puts in the middle of the table, and like 2 more bottles of vodka.
Yes.
The Silo doesn't even use any utensils. He just like lifts it up and he's just like digging in.
I'm gonna wince at the vodka. I'm gonna be like,
Yes.
Took takes a sip of the vodka. Is like, it's really bad wine.
And
Just chugged
as
it anyways.
they're both doing that, like Cesaro has her vodka and she just goes, whoop. One more.
I look at Sarah. I'm like, it's really good.
I know, it is made with potato. Did you not know?
But you make wine with fruit.
I
This
imagine
is not this is not wine, this is vodka. Vodka is stronger. It gives you very good buzz.
Yeah, Chuck, they make a lobster wine down south. I've only had it like 9 times. It's kind of fucked.
Oh, Mr. Wine from far away. I love the Rondo updates in the chat.
You know, I do hear that there's an orange leader down south that taxes the lobster, though.
Too real. Too real.
You see that the fish above the fireplace just turns its head and goes, "There's a place I'd like to go. Farther up the river's flow. Where it is I do not know. Must be under all that snow."
Would we have heard this before for being in the town for a little bit?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, Ayla's gonna clap. Be like, I love this part.
The roll some.
Yeah, Took starts gets a second one and is feeling a little tipsy. He's liking it. It kind of loosens up. This is good stuff.
I'd like to think, just roleplay wise, that Tara would drink them all under the table, but her constitution actually isn't even that high, so I can't necessarily say that.
I think you're fine.
But
Nobody
she-
else drinks, so.
But she likes the taste of vodka, so she's not cringing.
Do you guys have wine? He yells at the barkeep. You
Yes,
have wine.
Yeah, we do.
You have I want wine. Give me wine.
What okay.
The wine kind.
She kind of just comes up with a bottle of wine. It's like a red wine.
All right. Yeah, he starts drinking that from here. It reminds me of home.
So, I am beginning to like you guys. I was wondering if we could form a team and probably make some money while we're at it.
I've got enough. I'll just sit here. I think, like, I'm good with 75 gold.
But you know how much the vodka is? It's a couple gold. And a night in the room? A couple gold. And before you know it, you are living on street like rat. You must keep working, so you may buy all the luxurious things that you want. Your wine, for instance.
I don't want luxury.
Rondo just like
You still need the gold to live.
he's like, yeah, she's got a point.
You guys hear
I knew Rondo would listen to me.
as you guys are like drinking and like talking amongst each other. You guys hear a group of like a couple of hunters kind of like at the table next to you. They're like, did you hear? In Bremen, fishes are being terrorized by a monster that lives in Mardalden. Strange that none of the other towns in that lake have been harassed by the monster. I'm typing that out for you.
Thank you. I was gonna
Thank
say
you.
like Silo wouldn't even be. I mean, not that any of you would notice, but Silo wouldn't even be able to write that down.
Oh yeah.
Silo Beck. This is of interest. Perhaps there is a monster that should be slain. At the very least, nature is being disturbed in that area.
And maybe they have a payment for our assistance.
Yes, payment would probably be necessary.
Um,
If we took care of the monster, fishermen would be grateful.
Rondo's like, why do we want to go up there? It's calling a witch's tit.
Everywhere is cold here.
Yeah.
Like, more so.
Sorrow gestures to the people that are talking and say, "Excuse me, whereabouts is this place you are talking about?"
Oh, it's just another town. It's one of the 10 cities.
Yes, I will need a cardinal direction and perhaps a point on this map here.
Just puts his finger on the map.
Okay, thank you very much. I have the place we need to go now.
Silo's like, I can lead you there. I know the area, roughly.
But I already have it marked on the map, see?
No need for a map.
See, that is what a great man once said in my past. And you know what happened to him?
He lived.
A
Fish
very long
food.
pipe.
Fish food.
But then as you guys are like talking about your plans and like pointing it out on the map, you hear another one.
Oh,
Oh,
This is from the other side. These guys are more, they're not from Bridgeshander. They're talking about going over there.
This makes me think of a great cartographer I once heard of. Jacques Simeon.
excuse me! Mind you point where that place is on my map.
Yeah. They point out the city, so I'll mark it when we get back to the map.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
getting ahead of herself.
Taro's not afraid to ask people for directions.
It's a good thing.
She's like, hey, where can I find this job?
You guys keep talking. Yeah, go ahead.
Rondo would probably respond more to the second one, try to convince them to go that way. Just kind of like, vandals and thieves sounds like a case for the great investigator Rondo. I'll solve it.
We should slow down. You know what they say. The birds don't chirp at midnight.
As Rondo's talking, everybody some guy comes up, picks him up, and goes, yeah, and carries him off.
Excuse me, we're going to need that man in a couple hours.
Okay.
Thank you.
And, like, as he's being carried away, just like, challenging me to arm wrestling again, I see.
You guys, yeah, so anything else, just let me know, like, I think that's all you hear.
I'm gonna take a look around the room. Is there anybody, like, off-putting, like, looking slightly different than the other people? Like they're out of town, or wearing weird clothes?
Yeah, make a perception check. So the one you notice is sitting right next to you, Sorrow, is kind of like dressed like she's from, out of town.
Oh yes, I have. Even though I'm wearing like heavy like winter clothing underneath that, like she unzipped her button. It's like kind of like exotic-y clothing that you haven't seen before.
You guys then kind of see like a person come sit at your table and sit next to Sorrow and be like, you're not from around here, huh?
Oh no, not this again. Hello! Nice to meet you. And your name is?
Oh, my name? That's not really that important right now.
That's weird.
Alright, that is a very creepy way to say that, sir.
What is important?
What is important? Is that what you just said?
But
Yeah.
this conversation is strange. It is strange, right? Like, I'm not being
No,
weird.
it's because of my background.
Because what is important is this beautiful lady here.
Oh, okay. I see. So you know, Ada right here is also very beautiful. Beautiful woman.
Looks over. He goes, you're not wrong. And then he just gets hit in the head with Rondo being thrown across the room.
Oh, thank God.
Up at the table and I'm like this.
Oh, yeah. I almost called you Jackson. Rondo hits the table. Like, he hits the table and lands in the chair perfectly after hitting the guy, like, getting thrown into the guy's face.
It's like, your name's not important. Well, I bet it has a vowel in it.
You kind
You
of
can't-
Very aerodynamic.
I'm on to your trail.
Sarah looks to Shy and says, "So, do you purposely shave your hair, or does your people not have hair on their heads?"
No, some of them do have hair. I just didn't have a whole lot of hair growing up. I happened to be the runt, and so I just continue to shave it. I only get like 3 or 4 hairs.
You a runt?
Yeah.
But you are so big. You are so strong.
They
How are
made
you a
fun of me.
runt?
They said I was so short.
Oh, you are not short compared to me. I am very small for such
Oh,
thing.
no, I'm the tiniest one.
out
You
of
guys
character.
have like the weakest Goliath.
How tall is Shy?
I am 7'3".
Oh, so okay, so you're still taller than Silo.
Oh, you know, I'm still.
You
I'm
are
still
still big. Silo considers anything bigger than Silo big. Anything smaller, small.
Sorrow nods and goes, "I think we are very lucky to have you."
Me or Shy?
Not you, big lion man. Shy.
Thank you. Did you see that guy I cut in half earlier?
I did. It was very impressive.
That was
Yeah,
terrifying.
that was the first time I did that.
I think I was not.
Really, you look like natural.
No, I practiced on tree trunk. That was about it.
Tree trunk, huh?
Yeah.
Tree trunk is tougher than human flesh. You
Yeah.
you must be much better at hacking up the humans, or
Right?
the goblins and monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was surprisingly easy.
So you see a waitress is kind of like walking behind you guys, and Took happens just to lean back, and the waitress kind of like spills, and it just like you see all this alcohol and stuff just laying all over Took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sorrow chuckles.
It's fine. We'll clean it off. It's all right.
Be careful. The drunks might start licking you for their alcohol.
What?
Nothing. It is fine. So what do you guys think? Let's talk business. Should we go and handle thieves or a monster?
Disrupted in its nature's being disrupted in its natural state. The monster should be first.
All right, we got one vote for monster. Shy and Ayla, what do you think?
What do you think, boss?
I think the monster sounds more exciting.
Silo raises his paw. He's like, 2 question. Where are you from?
You saying that too?
Sorrow.
Okay.
I am from everywhere. I used to travel a lot. I didn't have home.
But your accent is not. You do not look like you are from the area.
I get that a lot. Your point? You also do not look like you are from this area. You are
I do not know
lying.
where I am from. I was
How do-
abandoned.
How do you know what people from this area look like? Huh?
I have lived here for a couple months. Are you drunk, Took?
No. Maybe. It's fun.
Mate.
You should have some wine, not that other crap.
So as Took like raises his glass, the chair on his leg gives out. Yeah, and just like falls.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Put your wine in.
Need to find another chair. I'll be back. Took goes looking for an empty chair.
Yeah, when Took falls backwards, he falls on his back, but like the drink doesn't spill, and Rondo's just kind of like, "Took, you mad genius, you did it! It took 3 months, but we trained you."
About to spill the drink.
So Took, as you go to every time you go to grab a chair, like you see an empty chair, you walk up to it, somebody sits in it. Every single chair. Yeah.
I come back to the group of like I give up.
Yeah.
I'm just like
my
just standing
God.
awkwardly next to the table. This is where I belong now. It's fine.
This is fine.
The guy that Rondo knocked out, he stands back up after he got knocked out. He stands up. He's like, "Oh, what? Oh, okay," and then just kind of walks away and goes, "Oh, okay." He's like, he's not really all there.
Mind the Dame Bramage.
Good.
The Dame Branage.
Sorrow looks to the 2 intoxicated ones and goes, "All right. I guess with the one sound of mind, we're going to go to see what's up with the monster. I think we should round up our friends before they get into any trouble and maybe sleep the drink off."
I'm gonna take a nap.
Well,
I
not
imagine you.
Not right there.
Actually, he is gonna take a nap. But hold on. I imagine you've seen this before, Rondo. But Rondo I'm sorry, Took just takes off his ring and gives it to you. He's like, "Hey, just hold on to that." And then like as he's like about to pass out, he just disappears. And like I imagine it looks sort of like he got sucked into the ring.
Yeah.
Excuse me, did all of you see what just happened?
Rondo
I
this one
have
is wearing
no
rings
idea
too
what
much.
just happened.
Trying to think of like what would he look like at this point. So like at this point, like if you look at Rondo, so like it's obvious that he's like quite drunk at this point, but like again you notice that like the mask he's wearing is like it's a mask, so like it's not changing or anything, and at this point like his hands kind of have like a different hue to them. But like, you know, he's just kind of like fussing with the ring and he's just kind of like, what? Let's see what.
The goat man went into the ring.
Oh, that? Yeah, he just does that, man.
He just
what?
He just does that, man. It's fine. It's normal.
So, are you okay, Rondo? You seem sick. Or are you going to puke? Did you have too much of the vodka? I understand. As a first drinker, when I first tried vodka, puked many days. It's okay. I get you bucket.
This level of intoxication, this is cruising altitude for me. I've solved several cases with this level of intellect.
Okay.
Like that thief case. I could solve it like that.
The waitress comes over and goes, I see that you might need a room or 2 or 3.
What?
Yes, we would like one. I don't think the man in the ring needs a room, though.
Oh, man in a ring, what are you talking about?
Nothing.
Yeah, at this point, like, Rondo has, like, walked over to a different group of people, and he's just kind of like, did I tell you the time?
Silo's like, I will be okay on floor.
Oh, you can't, alright, well then you can sleep outside, because you can't sleep down here.
No, I mean, with them in room.
I got 2 beds per room.
Queen or single?
King.
Ah, yes, so we could get one room if we all snuggle.
My God.
Sure.
I don't think all of us will fit in a king.
There's 2 kings.
2 kings.
Plus Silo on the floor and Took in the ring.
Yes,
so you're
Silo's
okay.
comfortable on the floor.
Yeah. He goes, alright, I'm gonna have to charge you a little bit more because you are cramming 5 people in that room, but just be 1 gold piece and one silver.
Why do you have to do things like this to me, champ? you know I do not have any silver pieces.
Oh, are you guys in between jobs as adventurers?
We have silver pieces. We just got them off the goblins.
Well, if that's the case, I can just put it on a tab and your wine and meals on a tab. You can pay it in the morning or when you come back.
Do we literally have a silver piece? Like 4 of them?
Well, I don't.
I know who
Someone else does.
I want to take me home.
He goes, don't worry about it. She goes, we take care of adventurers here, so you don't have to worry about it right now. Your group seems a little. Well, one's apparently went in a ring. One's over there talking about a story of when he killed 20 Yetis with a single rock, and
It was shaped like a boomerang. That was the key.
Yeah, we will handle this in the morning. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
no problem.
Silo roars in approval. I don't have the sound effect ready for that one, guys.
So you guys kind of just go up and take the rest for the night. Yeah, you guys kind of like drag Rondo, but he's still talking about stories.
Yeah, drag him up like if there's like a chair, like pop him in the chair because he's small enough to sleep on the chair.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine like Rondo's probably the kind of person who would like keep going until like he's so literally physically exhausted that he just like falls asleep standing up.
Did I tell you guys about the?
All right. So the long rest will go through, and you guys can all level up.
Yeah.
Hey, we made it.
Yeah.
Level 2.
Yeah.
That was
Level.
the best level up ever.
Hey, champ, it's not 4 hours yet. Do we have more to play?
We could probably
It's not
actually
letting me level up. Champ, what did
Really?
you do to me?
We could end it actually here. It's a good time
You-
to end it.
But you said 4 hours.
I know, but you guys handled that pretty well.
I like ending on this note instead of like traveling to the new place.
Right. Yeah, the problem is you guys are like resting, so it's easy to just head the next session with you guys heading on to the
Ooh, I get divine
next
smite.
quest. We'll level up.
My thing says I can't because I don't have a class level or HP set, which I do, but apparently I don't.
It's all homebrewed anyway, so like you just have to keep handling it on its own. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta handle it on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because I did the character mancer before, and I just added the homebrew stuff to
You
it.
can't launch a character, man. Hold on, go back to that. Hey, let me throw my ending scene up first. There we go.